bless this lovely land of mine. And God bless the mountains, the hills and the valleys. Someday the sun will cease to shine, and I'll desert this lovely land of mine. This lovely land, the old man said, will be alive when we are dead. My father's words still haunt my mind. It's God bless this lovely land of mine. Well, God bless this lovely land of mine. And God bless the mountains, the hills and the valleys. Someday the sun will cease to shine, and I'll desert this lovely land of mine. My gallant comrades have passed away, but with the song I sing today, I sing my song before I die. It's God bless this lovely land of mine. Well, God bless this lovely land of mine. And God bless the mountains, the hills and the valleys. Someday the sun will cease to shine, and I'll desert this lovely land of mine.
Hello and welcome for another episode of We Shall Not Be Moved podcast. Merry Christmas, fuck the Huns.
And their Moz.
And their Moz. So, on tonight's show, it was actually meant to be a guest show, and we were having Liam Kelly on to promote his book, but due to a wee audio mishap in Liam's end of the computer, we are back to the deadly trio, the Holy Trinity. So, on the night's show, Mr. John Paul Jameson.
Yes.
How are we?
Very well, sir, very well. How are you?
Excellent, brilliant. I'm fucking loving it. And Horizontal Mick Tague.
Alright, lads.
You are here.
Yes, I'm always here.
Well, apart
in
from
spirit,
being...
anyway.
Apart from the times I'm not.
And the half an hour late.
Aye.
But he's there and he's always there, so...
Aye.
And
God
go.
bless every one of them.
Nice.
Late again, we missed a goal again.
Shut up, we didn't miss the goal. We got to view it on the
Well, when the
concourse.
screens in the concourse. That's like the third one this season we've missed.
I wish we'd stop scoring that fucking early.
Stop going to the pub.
Aye. Well, lads,
Yes.
let's get on with proceedings.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Let's no dwell on the past and all that.
Sorry,
shit.
sir.
So, obviously, we're meant, like I said, we're meant to have Liam on.
Yes.
He was going to promote his book, Take Me to Your Paradise, a history of Celtic-related incidents and events. But we'll hear from him next week, hopefully, and we'll address that. But JP, you can plug away. You know Liam a wee bit, so you can.
Yeah,
speak about him.
I spoke to Liam because I was in the Celtic graves, had a wee bit of my research in Celtic the early years by Ben Sweeney, and I think Liam, his first book, Our Stories and Our Songs, which was a
Yes.
fantastic book, a great seller. he's now got another book called Take Me to Your Paradise. Very quirky, unique. Hopefully it's one of my stocking fillers from my wife. If not, I need to buy it myself. But a great book with some unique stories, little bits of history that you won't find in other books, and just what from the reviews it seems to be a great read. Little bits of info snippets, as I said, that you maybe wouldn't get anywhere else, and something I'm looking forward to. When I've gone through all the turkey and all the beer, and I've got 20 minutes in the toilet to myself, maybe reading a story at a time.
Yeah.
So, and Liam's a good guy. As I said, I know him. He knows a few guys in the Celtic graves, like myself, and they're very positive on him. And you've got these guys who know the history, and I know a bit, and Liam knows quite a lot as well, about the very early bits of our club and the foundation and what motivated us to be where we are today. Then it's a must-buy book. It's something. I mean, you could buy fucking James Forrest's book, but that's good and all. But buy a fan's book. Buy a guy that's works, put time and effort into writing a book that really is unique. So what more can I say? I mean, the reviews are great, and I'm sure there'll be quite a few boys that will be getting it as part of their Christmas as a stocking filler, and definitely we can only promote a guy like Liam. And Liam's in our Huddleboard chat, and the Huddleboard chat, we won't mention the name of it right now, but it's dedicated to Liam. That's all we'll say.
That's all we'll say. The guy's a bit of a hero right now.
Yes,
so.
Mick, Horizontal Mick, isn't in our Huddleboard chat 'cause he's not a Huddleboard member. Yep. So he won't know the backstory.
Fucking boo!
Yeah, fucking scum cunt. But and I give just a big shout out to Lubers as well.
Oh,
he's been magnificent.
And Coxie. Coxie's in the IRA.
What a guy! Yeah, but no, yeah.
Welcome
to IRA. He's just what a beautiful human being.
Fucking whoa, Jesus! Right, so if you can't wait until next week or when Liam comes on, you can follow Liam on Twitter. His Twitter handle's at CFCLiamK96, and obviously the books are available to buy right now. You can buy them in store in the Superstore on Argyll Street, and also on the Celtic website. And
you can also get them at the Celtic Superstore at Parkhead, so you can get them there. They're going to be more widely available around the Celtic stores. As Mikey said, you can get them on CelticFC.net, Carlton Books. You can buy it off Amazon, but it doesn't get as much money that way. Or you can buy direct from Liam, and you've got the link to that website, don't you, Mikey?
It's liamkelly1967.wixsite, so wixsite.com/Celtic author. So if you can't wait and you want to try and just get a wee book in to read, we'd highly recommend it.
Or a stocking filler.
For anybody.
Yep, hopefully this goes out Monday night and people listen to this and buy it on Tuesday and get Liam some money. I mean, he's not going to make a fortune off it, but let him cover his costs.
And it's good to support one of your own as well. So, But we thank Liam for his time tonight trying to iron out a couple of problems, and it's no work to it, but we'll get him on again shortly. So, Merry Christmas, fuck the Huns, let's commence, and Moz. On the next show we're going to recap over the last couple of weeks, so I'm not going to go too far back because most of the other podcasts have covered it and they don't want to repeat all ground, but we'll touch on the last couple of games. So we'll start with Hearts. 2-0 win at Tynecastle. Goals coming for Christian and the Cham. Were there any of you boys there? J.P, you were there, were you not?
No, I wasn't there, mate. Nope.
Obviously, a very difficult place to go at the best of times, but you're thinking Hearts are fucking really struggling. But they had the better start to the game, I would have said, and I was, for the first 10 minutes I was like, right, this is going to be one of these fucking nights, because I knew that they would try and turn up because it was against us, but it took us a wee bit of a while to get going, and then obviously the goal came for some fantastic fucking footwork for Edward, a wee knock back to Forrest, maybe a wee bit of fortune that the two of them, him and Christie, kind of get in each other's road, but it fell to Ryan Christie, and his finish was exquisite, man, into the bottom right corner. What did you think yourselves?
Yeah, I mean, cracking finish. Cracking finish with Christie, it really was, but I hate to, when you score a goal like that, it's a shame to kind of almost ignore the goal scorer, but for me, I just, Eddie's feet for that little layoff, just...
Frightening.
Frightening, I loved it, man.
Do you want me to tell you something? At the time I was like, I thought that it was actually, he'd tried to backheel it and it deflected after Hearts player. It wasn't until I got a GIF sent to me and it was slowed down, and you actually see it's him pirouetting on the ball, his own foot,
and flicks it off his own foot.
It's unbelievable what a touch it is.
But can I just say, I know we're giving Eddie praise and it was brilliant, but Christie still had a hell of a lot to do.
And it's the way, it's because he's went for, probably, if you were to guess what corner he was going to aim for, because of the foot he's hit it with, you would expect him to go for the other corner, but he's curled it away for the goalkeeper. What a finish, and especially on that pitch as well, because the pitch was a fucking joke.
Yeah, the pitch was bad, but again, I thought the overall impression of the game probably for me was that we probably should have won by more. There was a period at the end of the first half where we could have scored 2 or 3 and Forrest missed a sitter.
You seen the way we were breaking it? That one for wee James was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I see the pace we were breaking it and catching them on the counter. Because they were obviously
they were all at sea at one point. See, for about the last 20 minutes of the first half and the first 20 minutes of the second half, they were gone. They were all over the gaff,
weren't they? Because we scored against her on a play. I don't think that's unfair to say.
No, I think when we scored, what they had was enthusiasm, endeavour, without any real quality. They had a few balls in the box. Was it set pieces? I think it was a corner or a free kick where they had a half chance. But as soon as we scored that,
I just thought
for me, it was done and dusted.
We were very slack in possession, and we were quite slow to react at times. I think that was evident when you seen obviously Bruni get booked early. We were just second to every ball at that point, and I wasn't panicking as such, but I just thought, this is going to be harder than it fucking should be. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. And I thought typical of this mob to turn up for the first time in a year just for us. Like,
that kind of new manager bounce and all, not me.
Aye. But it only lasted. And I think I actually said at the time, JP, in a chat with some of our boys, you were kind of saying a wee bit like, what the fuck kind of thing. And I did say, I said, they're not going to be able to keep this up.
No.
Because they seem to be running a bit like headless chickens a wee bit, and it was endeavour and hard work. But as soon as they started to just lose, even a quarter of a step, we were just on them, and you could just see it as a half wore on that we were just turning the screw.
Do you know what?
It does baffle me, that behaviour though, because it's always, why does it take to play Celtic for that to happen? Because they're in a dogfight now. They're adrift at the bottom. They're now adrift at the bottom of the league for fucking Hamilton by 3 points, and they can't give that against anybody else.
It's a big game for them. It's on TV and things like that. I mean, young boys probably do react to that. My family's going to watch, my pals going to watch, and there's more eyes on you. Maybe it's that, I don't know. Or who knows? I think it could be the new manager thing, because he dropped 5 players for the game previous, and he clearly likes them to press. That's what he's all about, apparently. And he's drilled that into them, but the team aren't fit enough yet to do it.
But you know what? You saw how fucked up that press was, especially for the second goal. They were attacking. Foster sort of does his namby-pamby fisting. And then it sort of breaks away. It's almost 3 against 1 in it, an hour and a half. And you're at that moment, Forrest breaks away, you're like, put the ball across to Eddie. And I was like, I think he's fucked it.
Aye.
And he gets the byline.
Beautiful, by the
cross.
way. Sorry.
And then great finish by Sham.
I tell you,
Yeah.
that fucking finish was harder than what it looked, because obviously it's an empty net, but that is the potential's there to sky that.
The ball's bouncing up, and you've got to hit it with your foot open.
Uh-huh.
That's, you know, for me, that's almost a 50-50.
Aye.
Yeah.
And you would think an open goal, you would think, oh, it's a 99% that's going in. But just the way it bounced, the pitch was awful. The fact that he had to open up his foot and body, and you are almost just naturally leaning back a wee bit, it's more likely to go up.
And it's credit to him, Cham, and all, because he's a very technical kind of player. But we've seen him with shooting, and he can be erratic or he can be fucking world class at times.
Yeah.
But the potential's there, either sclaff that into the ground or fucking send it into the fucking stand.
Yeah.
But he got it perfect.
Because he's leaning back as if he was going to sky it as well, but I think he had to lean back because I think it's deceiving when you see it, but I think that ball's came up to more or less waist height, but the way he's managed to just get his foot on it, like kind of early as it's bouncing up, he managed to just kind of control it and just place it into the net, but it's not to be a thing that overlooked as well was the work by Bruni to kind of get in front of the Hearts player and play that pass up to, was it Forrest?
No,
I'd actually kind of noticed. It was they didn't actually show it during the game, to my recollection, but I'd actually seen it online. And Bruni actually get involved in a tussle after the ball with that other French boy.
I saw it. That one that said he runs the game.
Aye.
The boy had
never. Guy.
And he's had a fucking wonderful career. The fucking ball bag.
But
who the fuck?
But watching
how fucking dare he?
Bruni already on a yellow. Needs to be careful with that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Because he's the one that kind of reacts first. He kind of deliberately blocks a guy off. And I think he's pretty fortunate, man. I thought the booting that he got was...
He's pretty streetwise these days, though, Bruni, doesn't he? Even if he gets... I've seen him get a few games where he's had early bookings, and he's managed to still maintain aggression without... receiving a second yellow, which years have gone by he wouldn't have done that. He would have maybe overstepped the mark again or got a second booking. He's never really had a terrible disciplinary record, really, if you look at it, but he's got really much more streetwise as he's got older.
I just thought the referee set the tone with that early booking, and I thought on the night on the whole, I thought Madden was fucking atrocious.
He wasn't consistent.
You seen the tackle? You seen the tackle? Was it Frimpong?
It was either Frimpong's or I think it was Bruni.
No, it was actually on Scott Brown, and they couldn't have a booked him. It was the exact same tackle, exact same, and he didn't even fucking. I don't even think he spoke to the cunt, to be honest with you.
No.
And this is the kind of stuff that we're talking about. It's consistency. You don't mind. Obviously, I thought the Bruni thing was a booting, but so's the other guy. So this is a whole fucking point here. And I thought I was disappointed that Lenny never said anything about that night, because the best time to say it is when you win. There's no sour grapes. You can't be accused of that. But you should be coming out and nailing these cunts when they have an absolute howler of a game. And Madden, for me, had a fucking absolute stinker. All night.
No, definitely.
All night.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
you think of the chances that we had, like we should have won to win a game 4 or 5-0. I've even just remembered that McGregor had the goal disallowed, which was offside. But what was unfortunate about that is the feet by Eddie. Like McGregor had played him in, and Eddie, his feet were unbelievable, and just until the last thing, and the ball just broke away from him.
I actually thought he took one touch too many. I thought he could have just hit it.
Yeah, he should really have scored that.
We also had Eddie's header.
Off the post.
Off the
well, I watched the highlights and I counted six opportunities that should have been goals. For me, it should have been a rout. That's no worrying to me because we're still creating the chances.
No, yeah, definitely.
But below averages of the season, one of them is going to bite you in the arse. So
that young boy did get an important foot in front of that for Eddie as well.
It's already been done. That was the Hibs game, mate.
But since then we've not lost a game in the league. Do you know what I mean?
So I would say that.
Did he have that header as well off the bar?
We just talked about that, you fucking mom.
Sorry, I forgot.
Of course you did.
Eddie's glancing header.
Eddie probably should have had a hat trick.
Wait a minute, Do you remember Eddie's chance where he headed it as well?
Oh,
It
the
came
off the bar.
The post. It came up the post.
Yep, right. That's what they call that bit, innit?
Why not?
Mick,
What you are, me upright.
yeah. Just to cover your bases for now on, Mick. The goal frame,
Aye.
right?
Aye, goal frame.
Hit the goal frame.
That's it. Aye.
The
woodwork, even though the goals are metal. Right, so good result in the end up, but again, it's one of the games that we should have hammered home. I mean, the goal difference doesn't matter fuck to me because I still think we won the league anyway. But I don't want to be punishing teams like the Hearts.
You want to be punishing dirty Hun bastards
Because although we had a sloppy start to the game, we controlled the tempo after that for a good 70 minutes. Good 70 minutes. We're never in bother after the first goal, and you just want to hammer it home and make the cunts absolutely pig sight. I mean, you seen for their crowd, they're usually selling out against us. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the way it's gone now for them, that's only gone the wrong way. And that after building a new stand, and it's not working out for them. And I'm fucking happy as fuck. The only issue with that is it's a good venue to go to for watching Celtic, but because you want to get rid of the other shite, the artificial pitches and stuff out of Scottish
you want to get
football.
rid of Hamilton.
But at the same time, it would still be glorious to see they cunts get relegated.
I was going to say, how good's our lives been, man, with this recent years? Like, we've watched the Huns die, we've watched Hearts go down twice, potentially.
This is what I said to you on
just
Saturday.
So good.
Enjoy it right now.
Aye,
I really am enjoying it.
Long live the fucking glory years, know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
What's the something in Hun Tears? Long live the glory years. What is it? What's the start of it again?
Oh, can't even, mate. I know what you mean, though.
Aye, it's a banner that the Green Brigade done on it. But anyway, we'll move on to last week. Well, the weekend fixture against Aberdeen.
Yes.
The 2-1 victory. Goals for Julian and Edward, and we just touched on it. Affair, JP, we were discussing the itinerary before the Bulging there made an appearance. Big Christopher is certainly chipping in with his fair share of goals now.
Indeed he is.
And at the very start, and obviously he'd missed a good few chances when he first signed for us. We were all
he missed one in the first seconds of the game, actually. The other day, he had a chance to just before he scored. Julian.
Aye.
Mate, we weren't.
No, we weren't there. I saw it in the highlights. No,
I'm saying we didn't get in till the first goal.
No, I know. I'm saying I seen it in the highlights that he'd missed a chance before he scored.
I get that, mate, but I don't watch the highlights.
No.
I just like living in the moment.
Right.
So you boys were there. I've only seen the goals. I've actually not managed to see any highlights. How did you feel we played?
Do you know what? I thought we were okay without being brilliant. I thought Sham had played really, really well. We could have had a few others. We had a few sort of shots from outside the box that went straight to the keeper. A few dragged wide. I mean, we thought there was a penalty, and then we saw a few guys on the Huddleboard chat which I shared that wasn't a penalty, but there was definitely another one that should have been a penalty. The second one, I think it was Edward, was taken out by 3 guys.
That first one's no penalty, definitely not.
The first, but we sat in 440, so we are total opposite end behind the goal. And we were convinced.
I thought it was a stone wall.
Yeah, so did I. But honestly, I thought it was. And if it had been the other way about, where we sit, and we saw that, we'd have thought, Stonewall penalty Aberdeen. But when one of the guys on the Huddleboard chat saying, I think it was PC, sent it through, and it wasn't a penalty. It wasn't. But there was a second one where Edward got absolutely cleaned out. I think, as I said, by 2-3 players, that for me was a stone waller. But they go up the pitch, and it was almost a shock and surprise when they equalised. You're like, where the fuck's that come from? Because that's all they had. They had sort of a free kick where they played it short and McKenna basically kicked thin air. And that really was it. They weren't offering anything going forward. It was almost like McInnes had said, a point, fucking ideal. Let's just, put up the shutters.
Right.
But it was all us. It was all us.
I
getting
thought
out
we
of
were
second gear.
very good. I thought we were very good, actually.
I thought we were
again,
okay, but no.
like the Hearts game, I just felt like you get in at half time, one each, but you should have been 3-4-1 up, probably. Like, their goal was the only shot I remember them having. I saw the stats actually when I watched the highlights, and the shots and then shots on target. It was like 24 shots, 14 in target or 13 in target or something like that.
Well,
I mean, it was absolutely dominant, I thought, yesterday, but it just got made to look a lot closer than it was because they got the goal out of nothing. There was a few flashbacks, and for me, I spoke to a taxi driver, he wasn't bust, I was, on the way up the road yesterday from my mates after the game. I was bust after the game, and he was saying to me, he thought the exact same thing as me. I thought Celtic Park get far too nervous, far too quick, and it was a wee bit of just impatience and things like that.
I think that's just the enormity.
It's the nine thing.
It's the enormity.
Too anxious, man.
Do you know what? Just going back to that. See, at that point, Mick, that's when I said to you in Celtic Park. See, when everyone was getting on like the players' backs, I just said, Mick, these are the good years. Because you weren't getting on them, I wasn't getting on them, but we sit beside someone.
Obviously, maybe it's something to do with extracurricular activities, but you're shutting everybody out going, calm down, man, calm the fuck down. People next to me got fucking losing the plot because, and again, picking on James Forrest again, you're like, gotta settle fucking down to a riot, man. This is one of the most decorated players in our history, and you're sitting berating him saying he's fucking no player. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's just
you'd think he'd never done anything.
I don't understand that.
Right. He's playing on the wrong side.
Aye,
he's knackered.
But that's down to Lenny. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's. I mean, Lenny's obviously had a stormer so far, but I think there's a couple of things that you can pick and go, well, he's doing this wrong now. Do you know what I mean? And that's one of them because it doesn't suit to play either Christie or him wide, and especially on the opposite flanks where they're used to playing, and then accommodating Cham, Brown and McGregor in the middle.
I don't.
I think he's trying to reward Cham because Cham has been playing well.
But I'm fine with that. But you need to drop one of the other ones to give him a rest.
But do you know what? I mean, we've not talked about the second goal yet. But see, to take Cham off yesterday was a fucking travesty. He was our best midfielder, and he didn't have the balls to take Forrest off earlier, or McGregor, who wasn't having his best game. That that happens. McGregor's a fucking quality player, but seeing the time,
Hearts,
but it wasn't against Aberdeen. But seeing the time in the moment,
I still thought he was good.
But you don't take Cham off, who was our best midfielder.
No,
mate.
he was. I thought Cham was outstanding. I thought he was decent against Hearts as well. I think.
I thought he was very good against Hearts.
I mean, there was folk moaning about him getting man of the match, but I thought, see, some of the passes he was putting about, man, they were fucking brilliant. And I thought he did a good game against Hearts. He was very composed.
I think he had a dodgy first 5-10 minutes.
But I think the whole team did.
Most of the team did. But he did. He panicked and put the ball out of play once at the beginning or he tried to make a pass and he just passed it right out of the park. He did a dodgy first 5-10 minutes, but then after that, I thought he was absolutely superb, and that could have carried on, like you said, JP, right through from the minute one in the Aberdeen game. No, that was there at minute one.
No, but we were there.
As per, Aye. Fuck's sake. Mick, I've just picked up the stats for the first half. We'd 15 goal attempts to their 1. But only 4 were on target, and they had 1 on target. So the only shot they had, they scored for. In the second half, 13 for us, 7 on target, 1 for them not on target. So they had 2 shots all game, and that game is finished 2-1. But I tell you, I was obviously out yesterday when the game was on, and I'd fired on my flash scores, and I think it was just around about the 60-minute mark. It wasn't far before that we'd scored, right? And the stats were showing that Celtic had something like I think it was between 80 and 90% of the ball, and I'm like, that's actually embarrassing how teams are trying to do that and come away, and then but the thing is, they would come away for Celtic Park and go, "Oh, the boys were brilliant today." But
that's the thing.
That's exactly what I said earlier. As soon as they got to 1-1, McInnes, you could see it in Aberdeen. He was happy with that. He would have taken a 2-3-1. You know, he would have wanted to hold out for his luck and get, you know, the point. But he was happy just at that, and that just shows the lack of. Do you know? That's probably
in a game with those stats,
Scottish football. I know.
In a game with those stats, people should be coming out and saying Celtic were absolutely tremendous and Aberdeen were awful, but he's got away with it. He's got a brilliant result by only getting beat 2-1, because kind of the narrative has sounded like, well, that must have been, you know, a tight game. And even on Sports Scene, when I watched it, they weren't raving about it. They were just saying Celtic as if Celtic were lukewarm. They were decent, you know, played well, definitely the better team deserved to win it, but, you know, blah blah blah. But I thought we were 2 or 3 touches into the back of the net away from, you know, people raving about us. I thought the performance was... Aye, we could have done. You've got to remember, even though I don't think Aberdeen are up to that much, they're better than off in points than they were last year. They're still the third best team in the country, and we are miles. I mean, I don't even break sweat at an Aberdeen game. To me, it's just the same as turning up to anybody else.
But
certainly at Parkhead.
The thing is, Mick, they should be gaining as a game, though. They should be the third biggest club in the country, right?
Should they be really, though, in terms of the finances and the talent we've
got? What do you mean? What do you mean the third biggest club in the country? No, with finances, mate. Hearts okay.
You know what I mean? The third best in terms of points.
Well, in terms of historically, in terms of results and everything else, then absolutely aye.
No, they're the third force at the moment.
I would say so. I think that Aberdeen, they're a massive club in Scotland, but for me, I mean, a team like that coming to Celtic Park and having 2 shots at goal and being bossed out of the park.
I mean, I don't know if you watched, when I get in, I call it the World Club Championship or whatever it's called, Liverpool against Flamenco.
I know it is.
And honestly, the difference in terms of wage bills between Liverpool and Flamenco would be similar to Celtic and Aberdeen in terms of the ratios. And by God, did they put up a fight, and they should have equalised.
But this is the thing, because we as a club, when we play against these teams who are much more financially viable than we are, we can point to them and go, Barcelona, they spend X amount, Man City spend X amount, how can we compete? And yet somehow we manage to pull these kind of performances out of our arses at times.
Sometimes, Mikey, but not always.
Look what Cluj have done.
Aye, Cluj have done fucking brilliantly.
Beating Rennes, beating Lazio,
beat us,
beating our third side.
And Aberdeen have had results against us over the years.
We don't mention the 4-3 game.
Aye, but I think you have to. You have to.
It didn't happen.
Well,
it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Okay, Mr. John Paul Jameson, it didn't happen. All right.
Thank you. It did too.
But I just think we're so good now. Like, you know, I just think we're so good now that I've got so much confidence that we'll beat anybody. Like, and listen, I don't even think we're at it fully. Like, you know, I think the last maybe 4 or 5 weeks we've been under strain through injury and through people being missing. And I still think we are a wee bit. There's players that have been a wee bit overplayed because there's no maybe the backup there that there was 3 or 4 weeks ago. 4 or 5, maybe a couple of months ago. So we're thin just a tiny wee bit, and there's players. So, you know, I don't even think we're at our best. But I still am getting into games just thinking we're going to beat this team. We're just going to beat them. We've got too much. And even, you know, the Huns coming up. You know, I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but I'm getting into that game thinking I can't see anything other than us beating them. I cannot see anything other than that. Like, we're just so good now, and I think sometimes some of that anxiousness around Parkhead the other day, I was like, come on, don't start, you know, adding pressure to the team. There's no need for it. Yeah. We are, you know, you create 24 chances in a match, you're going to score a couple of goals, even in a bad day, and I think somebody's due a scalp now for us. Because this is a few. I hope so. That's what I'm hoping.
It is, mate. It's a 3-0, trust me.
because we should have pumped Aberdeen the other day. Should have been 4 or 5-1, and it was the same with Hearts.
Can I just say, you've heard it here first. We'll win 3-0, and Alfredo will break his duck in a Glasgow derby and score an own goal. It's happening.
That'd be
Fucking
lovely.
trust me, man.
So obviously the first goal came for a set piece again, which is good.
Hell of a deflection.
Well, I don't know, was it a deflection or was it?
Oh mate, the way the ball looked and everything else.
I think he's hit it into the ground.
Oh,
He did.
mate,
He hit it into the ground.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I saw it in the highlights. He hit it into the ground and it kind of looked up. He didn't make a totally clean connection, but it's
You
hit
showed
the
the
deck
nail
and looked up into the net. And the keeper got a good hand on it, but he just punched it into the net because of the way it bounced up. It was
Really?
He couldn't have done anything else.
It
wasn't like a mistake so much. It was just he got a hand to it, but that was it. It just was after to push into the net.
As I said, I've not seen the highlights. I've only seen it on the concourse at Celtic Park because our pub is unfortunately too far away from Celtic Park, which isn't our fault. If they moved the pub a wee bit closer, then we'd probably see a huddle for the first time.
He had a header off the bar just before that as well. And what is positive now is there has been some goals from corner kicks, which something we always bemoaned and said that it was deficiency. There does seem to be an improvement on set pieces, but still hit or miss with it. And there's been games I've been frustrated under Lennon still that some of our corners have been abysmal. But
I think
there's been an improvement.
Our set piece conversion used to be 1 in a trillion. And we're now down to about 1 in a billion, so we're getting there.
Yeah.
So it's all good. I tell you what, when you've got a big fucking handsome fucker like that, honestly, it's not that people aren't marking them. They're looking at him thinking, "You're a big fucking handsome fucker."
He's getting more and more impressive to me, by the way, as well. Nobody's talking about him a lot because of like guys like Frimpong or stealing the show and Eddie when he does something in Cham.
And Eddie are more exciting.
But I tell you, he's been really good in recent weeks, and he is a wee bit of a threat at goal. And see, at the moment, Aya, him, Frimpong, even Bolingoli bombs forward like fuck. Our defence are all goal threats. Do you know what I mean? At times, like whether it's now for corners or
We talked about the second goal and the move. I mean, that was beautiful for me.
Aye.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've not seen the highlights.
It's another breakaway as well because Aya comes forward with the ball, didn't he? Initially,
yep.
Aye, it was Aya. Aye.
He breaks away from the back and
gives it.
Aye.
And there's a wee sort of interchange, and it gets to Eddie, and Eddie on his left.
Eddie just always seems to find that wee pocket, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Breaking away for the defender.
Do you know what it was for me as
genius.
well? It was almost Eddie. I didn't expect him to shoot right at that moment, as if he took the keeper by surprise as well before he could get set. And for me, I was like, oh fuck. I was like, and it was almost hitting the back of the net by the time I realised he's shot and we've scored. Just, and that for me, when a striker can do that and just get it out his feet quickly and get a shot away before he's really set, and oh yes,
yeah, because he knew that the tackle was coming in as well.
Aye.
But no, Eddie's special, man. Don't get me wrong, he missed one like it was right off the penalty spot where he missed a bit of a sitter earlier on in the game, and he had a couple of, and he hasn't the last couple of weeks. He hasn't actually been. He's missed a few. He's not been clinical a couple of times, but some of his play, some of his feet and his touches and his layoffs to people, and some of his he's just natural ability is breathtaking. Like I said at half time of the game, I had a drink with me and that, but I stand by what I say, although I do also have a drink with me now. But I think Eddie's the best player I've seen at Celtic Park in terms of ability. Now Henrik Larsson will not be eclipsed in terms of what he done, the amount of goals he scored and the big games he scored in. But for me, in terms of his feet, I have never seen anybody like Edward. I think in terms of skill, he's the best I've ever seen in the flesh at Parkhead in my lifetime. Like I think he's, and I know I'm getting ahead of myself because he's still young, and I think, but in terms of the potential as well, that is this guy going to get? He's still to get better. Like, how do you get that much better? And if he gets, if he goes up another couple of levels, for me, he could walk into any team in the world. And I mean that. I could see him at a Barcelona in a few years, no fucking problem. Like, I think he's an absolute gem. And I do think already now I'm beginning to think he's a better player than Dembele was, Mr. Dembele. I know that's a lot of people might feel that Mr. had the power.
I think they're totally different in
different
terms
types.
of like physicality and that, but
yeah.
But I think if you look at Edward in terms of stature, you wouldn't think he would be that kind of physical, but he's solid.
He's quite a big guy.
See backing into defenders and holding the ball up, he's fucking immense at it.
He kind of walks with a bit of a stoop, like he's always kind of head down. He walks around. He kind of sometimes when he walks, he looks like he's got this lazy kind of gait, like he kind of. He just like his arms hanging down, he's kind of a wee bit lazy, his shoulders a wee bit hunched. But see, when I seen him 1 week standing in the tunnel coming out for a game, and he's standing next to a defender, somebody tall, and I was like, "Fuck, Eddie's big. He's not a wee guy at all. He's tall, and he's not slight or anything either."
Right.
And see, like the way he uses his body holding off players, he is strong as well. But yet, people have always criticised him. Maybe he's not being as physical and bustling as Dembele, but he's certainly no slouch in that department at all. But it's just his real gift is these fucking twinkle toes, man. His feet, the wee touches, the way he takes the ball, his control of the ball. Like,
I think that's the best part of his game. Honestly, see the finesse he's got with the ball. Oh.
It's like, I don't even know sometimes what I'm watching. Little touches. I go, did he move his feet twice there? Did he? Like, I don't think, I don't know if I've got the intelligence to kind of understand what I'm seeing. I just know it's special. Like,
well, case in point being that move against Hearts.
Can I just say, are you talking about me in the playground, Mick?
What?
Back in the day.
You behaviour.
I just said
your playground behaviour.
I thought you were talking about modern day there. I was like, what are you trying to say?
No, I'm talking back in the day, mate. The finesse, the skill, that just sounded like me.
Oh, right.
Sorry, boys, I had to go urinate and
come back with a bang
and get a
broadcasting. Beautiful broadcasting once again, JP.
But what you're saying,
that's
Mick,
why I'm a mainstay.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, man. But that's what you're saying, Mick. Case in point, that wee move against Hearts, it's not until we slowed that down.
Yeah, you can even see what he was doing.
Till we seen what actually happened.
Aye.
And then obviously you had that wee pirouette against Aberdeen at the weekend. I think it's Lewis Ferguson who makes a cunt of.
Jink, he's the one matrix in terms of you need to slow it down to see what he's doing.
He's your Neo,
aye.
I just think he's, and I've never seen anybody as good as that at Parkhead in terms of his feet. I've never seen anybody as good. Like, there are the things that he's not as good at is like well. No, but I think he's even better in terms of his feet. If we're just talking about that side of the game, I still think he is.
That's a strong comment.
I know he was very two-footed, but I don't know, because of the pace that Edward's got as well, doesn't he? He lays it off and he's away, and he's
different players, obviously.
Different players.
I don't think you can compare him and Lubo. I don't think.
No, I'm talking about feet alone for me. Lubo's feet, and I'll tell you what. As much as I don't like him as a person, McGeady with his two tricks. His feet when he could do those two tricks.
Don't even. That's an embarrassing comparison for me. Like, Edward and McGeady is like.
No, we're not comparing them as players. We're comparing their feet.
No, but even their feet. Like, to me, Edward's a class above.
McGeady's one of the few people who've actually got a move named after him, the McGeady spin, which was then changed to the Berbatov spin.
Well, see, for me, I don't think Edward or Lubo could have done some of the stuff that McGeady done, the tricks he done with his feet, because of the way McGeady was built. He's that wee slight in stature and quick.
Again, it's different. It's a different thing. It's like
Lubo was just intelligence, and his finesse outweighed everybody. But trickery, McGeady, Jesus. I mean, look what he done that game against AC Milan. He'd Maldini and fucking Costa Curta ripped to fucking shreds in one move.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, like, that makes me uncomfortable to even compare.
I mean, there's different levels of being great with your feet because
I know, and there's different types of meaning to that as well, because Eddie doesn't pull out those kind of flamboyant tricks that you would discuss with McGeady, but it's more subtle and cultured and sort of like, it's different. It's a different type of movement, a different type of thing.
For me, the thing with Lubo was it's like intelligence and wee deft touches. See, like, if you looked at Pirlo, I mean, you couldn't compare him and Ronaldinho together, but the two of them exceptional with their feet and their wee touches. Yeah. Totally different in styles, but world class at the same time.
The only thing I would say, when you had McGeady in the ball, you were expecting something, whereas with Eddie, it's almost like the unexpected that takes your breath away. McGeady was like, I knew he was going to do something brilliant like that.
But that's because
Edward was like, fuck, has he just fucking done that?
Aye.
And we've scored.
Aye.
Yeah.
And you're almost like,
it's
that
over
was
before. It's like, from just being somewhere just slightly out of the box, maybe where you weren't expecting danger, it was like 12 seconds. Within 2 seconds, it's the next second's a goal, and you're like, what the fuck? It just seems to come out of nowhere. Where Eddie, it's like just a wee touch here, wee touch here, boom, I'm away.
It's more unexpected.
I will see.
Eddie. But I think just purely on skill of feet and fastness of feet, as much as I despise the wee fucking prick McGeady, I've got to give it to him, Mick. I'm sorry.
But
I've just never been a huge...
I'm not a huge fan of him, trust me.
But as well, when you think about it, when we first brought Edward in under the rat, right, I never foreseen any of this. I never foreseen the guy that we now see, because the way I seen him, I thought he was going to be similar to Dembele, kind of. I never seen the finesse coming, but he's matured so quickly as a player and developed at such a high rate. The world's his oyster.
He was good right away. We all saw it right away.
Remember when he came on against Hamilton? I think he scored a left footer up against the non-stand bit.
You saw the class there right away, and Celtic don't pay $9 million for many players, so we've seen it as well. But you're right, Mikey. What he's becoming in front of us is just, to me, I don't think I'm overstating it. If this kind of improvement continues hopefully another 18 months, that's what I'm hoping, that he stays. But even if it's to the end of the season, there's potential for that guy to go and play anywhere for me. Why couldn't he be Barca's centre forward? I do not think he lacks the potential to do that.
I think he'll get a better move than Dembele. I think Dembele moved too quick, to be honest. I think some of that was maybe Celtic and stuff, but and obviously the factor of what happened with the Marseille bid, and obviously Marseille couldn't afford them. But
I've heard a few noises that he wants to stay. That he's making noises he wants to stay because he wants to try and get PSG, and he doesn't want to leave to go somewhere just a wee in betweener.
I think somebody like PSG would be fucking stupid not to buy him.
Yeah.
The way European football's developing as well, they're going to need. Obviously, he's for France. They're going to need national players to be in their team.
Yeah. Well, there is also the rumour that PSG asked for first refusal to meet any bid.
Yeah,
and I would imagine they have a sell-on fee. So say if they had 20%, then they're paying 20% less than any other club, because it's coming back to them anyway. But as you said, you need players trained in your country.
I would be surprised if they had any knock-on effect with him because of the amount of money we paid him.
Do you know what? And see when Cavani comes to the end, is it Cavani?
Aye, Cavani.
It is, yeah. Sorry, I was questioning myself. And the likes of that, and you need French players. Well, if you've got
Neymar walks out.
Yeah, Neymar. But say they've got another big one that comes in, as a striker, then surely Eddie's the guy you pay 30-40 million for.
Yeah,
who you've got in your squad that comes off the bench.
He's a French under 21 star. You know what I mean? He's a star for the under 21s.
And listen, see the thing is as well. See if you're Eddie, right, with this squad now. Look, some players are daft, but I don't think he'll be getting well advised, right? He's came for PSG. He's going to have a decent agent already, right? For the an early age, because he has been touted as a big star. Celtic, why he must be looking around and going, there's some talent here. By the way, we've got a team that could win Europa League. You're hearing that noise coming out of the squad now. I'd rather not hear it come out of the squad. You'd rather keep things like that under wraps for a bit. But we've got such a young developing team. Why go anywhere else? If you want to go to PSG and you're good enough, where else would you go that's an in between step? Like you said with Mikey with Dembele, kind of taking that in between step to going to Lyon. I think he's good enough. If he can perform at Celtic at the kind of level where we are competing in Europa League, he'll get noticed by one of the big boys. He will get noticed by one of the big boys.
I think we are this year, and I was saying to Mikey, we will win the Europa League this year. We are the equivalent to what Ajax were in the Champions League last year. A lot of young, promising players, and obviously we'll not get Frimpers in till he will get registered now, obviously.
Oh, aye, 100%.
I think we, at the very least, will get to a semi this year of the Europa League. In fact, fuck it, we'll win it. We're beating Inter Milan 2-1. Lukaku will score for them. Big Julian will score for us.
It's just so specific.
Yeah, mate. I had
you
a
thought
dream.
about this a lot.
I swear. No, mate, I didn't think about it. I had a dream, and the last time I had a dream that we would do well in Europe was when we got to Seville.
I'll take that.
I'll take it, mate. I'll take it.
Do you know why I lived in London? I still came back up. I'd gone to uni, done my chartered accountancy training down in London with an investment bank. Got to Liverpool games and Blackburn games and Boa Vista games because I linked through my work. Some of the guys with my bosses had seats at Liverpool and Blackburn, all the rest. And I was telling people, look, Celtic are going to win the UEFA Cup this year. No one believed me until about the quarter-final when we beat Liverpool. And they were like, I should have put money in this, shouldn't I? And I was like, nah. So trust me again, it's happening. Get your tickets booked for Gdansk.
I definitely didn't say it
for the Super Cup.
I definitely didn't say it with the Seville season, but
get divorced.
Certainly, it's this year or next year, Mikey, retaining that. But you're going to end up on it for 3 months.
Well, Mikey, I was talking to him. Mikey, when he texts you at 4:15 in the morning, says I'm still on it, and then texts you at 10:15 in the morning. But I'm in work, and God knows how I got there after the League Cup final, and says I'm still on it. I fucked it. I don't know how you are married, Mr. Crowley, and can I just say I feel for Michelle, and it's just
the demon drink.
Do you know what? I'll be honest. I also feel for Lee, Mick. I don't know which Glasgow derby it was, but it was the day of Mother's Day.
What exactly are you feeling for Lee?
But mate, the day when it was a Mother's Day, it was the Glasgow derby,
right,
and it was me naming. He was like, "I'll buy her flowers, you buy her wine." She ended up getting pissed, having a great night.
She did.
But you were no? Did you? I think
I
you
didn't
bought
even
the
know.
flowers and me.
You just told me to do it because I didn't know. I didn't know
I
it was
like,
Mother's Day.
For fuck's sake, man.
Must be something to do with the name Mick, eh?
Aye, I think you use lot of just. Whereas JP's cover their bases, do all this before they get out.
Crawling
so
bastard, that's what you mean?
Aye. so they can relax.
Sneaky cuts.
Aye.
Oh
but
well.
Even Eamon had it sorted.
Well,
nuts.
Apparently, we live and learn, but I've yet to experience this. So,
what are we talking about?
Just guys being dicks.
Aye.
But why?
So,
what was it?
I tell you
What's it
what.
got to do with Celtic?
Well, it's just because we're talking about Gdansk.
Oh, wait a minute. Guys being picked. Celtic, McAvenny, go fuck yourself. Season ticket holders who are fucking loyal to Celtic, slagging Rod Stewart should have their season ticket banned. You couldn't wait to get out of Celtic after the centenary year and fuck off to West Ham again. You fucking nonce cunt.
See, to be fair, I actually had a segment for the second half on the two pricks, but I'll tell you what, we may as well just cover it now. This week, I put a wee tweet out on...
Quickly, can I ask me, did we finish the Aberdeen game?
No, we didn't. So what I'm going to...
Okay.
Well, we'll go back to that in a wee second.
Right. Okay.
And I'd basically put a tweet out, and at the end I just wrote, P.S. Rod Stewart's a wank, right? Because, let's sum it up.
Yeah.
He's been pictured in a fucking Huns tap. He's a Tory bastard. He criticised the Green Brigade first, then they fired back, and then he went fucking greeting. The Celtic board have reacted. Celtic board have obviously got Tory bastards in amongst them. They've got lords in amongst them. They've got war criminals in amongst them. Well, or did have. So for them to then try and come at the Green
Zionists.
Brigade and Zionists, sorry about that. Basically, Rod Stewart, Frank McAvenny, Peter Lawwell, and the rest of the fucking cohorts in the Celtic board can go and take a fuck to themselves. And if there's anybody that listens to this podcast who disagrees with that, we couldn't give a fuck.
No.
We lost a few followers this week with that tweet, but you know what? I'd rather not have people following the podcast or listening to the podcast that think cunts that are Tories who put a stereo onto the fucking working class. What you should do is listen to the songs that are sung at Celtic Park, and if you know your history, then you'd fucking know what side to be singing on.
And not just that, a hypocritical cunt who sings Grace and tries to make money off the back then criticises the people who popularised Grace again. You know, it'd been about a while, but who'd brought it to the forefront of Celtic fans in terms of the Green Brigade singing it a lot and bringing it back into relevance, obviously because of the 100-year anniversary of the Post Office, the Declaration of Independence. These were the people that you're fucking earning money off of. And do you know what? See to Lawwell and Stewart, who gets his fucking free ticket. Fans, cunts like me that have had a season ticket for 30 odd years, cunts like Mick, and you now and again, Mikey, you fucking blowhard. We're the club, no fucking you.
Correct.
Just disappointing, disappointing behaviour.
I'm not disappointed. I mean, he's a fucking cunt.
Aye.
He looks like Shirley Feast-Enders, so fuck him. Absolutely.
He's out of touch. He's just out of touch. Completely out of touch.
But they're all out of touch. The fucking lot of them are out of touch with the fucking support.
Listen, he's certainly, in terms of spreading the word, Rod Stewart's done a great job. He goes telly all over the world with Celtic talks on, talking about Celtic. I do appreciate that. He's been rich for a long, long time, and he's an old man, and he's out of touch. It's as simple as that. I don't wish any ills on him. I hope he keeps coming to the games. I'm happy for him to be there. But, you know, so the whole fuck off Rod thing, what's the big deal with that?
But,
I mean, I tell people to fuck off. I told my wife to fuck off yesterday, and she still loves me.
No, but a bit of self-awareness. I mean, he proclaims he loves Celtic, and he loves the history and the family feeling, and then comes out and congratulates fucking Boris Johnson.
I don't understand anybody that votes Tory, but what I'm saying is he's out of touch. He lives in a different planet. He's walking about in a different planet for the rest of his, for 40 years of his life. Getting, you know, he's married to a bird fucking 30 years younger and probably thinks that he's fucking, it's because he's looks. Do you know what I mean? He's just in a different headspace altogether. I like that he loves Celtic.
He's a moly, tranny looking cunt. And a Tory.
It always reminds me of Wuzzle Gummidge.
I can see it a bit, mate. I can see it a bit.
Him, Shirley Feast-Enders, and the Terrahawks.
Aye. No, that's Airwolf. Terrahawks were those wee ball things. Remember, they had eyes and stuff like that.
No, you think wrinkly.
Zelda. Aye, but you think the Zelda. No, Zelda was the wrinkly thing, but those wee ball things. They were like wee circular spheres that they had.
Is that not what usually what a ball is?
Aye, that's what I said, did I not?
These wee bawhings, these wee spherical bawhings. No, is that not what a ball is? You fucking clown.
I know what he means, because the way they were done, you would say sphere, even though it was no difference between a sphere and a ball.
Aye, but
God bless alcohol.
No. Do you know what? Boz don't have person. Oh wait a minute. Boz don't have personality. Look, I'll show you these things. I've actually got a picture of them.
Whoa! You keep your Boz fucking out of this, firmly out of this.
But spheres have personality, mate. Spheres have got depth to them. Boz haven't they, mate? That's the way I fucking say it. Anyway.
So Celtic versus Aberdeen.
Aye, we 1-2-1, mate.
What a tangent.
Tell you. Aye, well, that's the way it always goes with this, doesn't it? It's I mean, I'll be honest. The sending off. What do you think?
Oh, mate, it's a fucking red every day.
I think he's reckless how he goes in. He wins the ball,
Doesn't matter.
but he's reckless in terms of both feet off the ground.
And that's exactly why it's a red card. Because he's not in control. You need to be if you're going to come in physical. I've got no problem with physicality in a game, not a problem with it. But if you're going to be physical, you can't be out of control and unable to pull out a challenge. He's unable to pull out any challenge there. He's launched himself into it.
I agree.
If Ayer's standing there, that's his legs broke. Simple as that.
I agree with that. See, at the game, Mikey, I was outraged by it. I thought it was just sheer and utter violence, right? And then there was started to be little whispers that maybe it wasn't as bad as it looked, right?
But I'll be honest, I think it was
when I got home,
frustration rather than wanting to go and maim some cunt.
But see, when I watched it on the highlights, I must admit I was surprised that there was, so little contact. But at the same time, the initial thing that made your stomach go when you seen it is the same reason it's still a red card. It was fast. He's a big boy. He's coming at some pace, and he's off the ground for not that long, but he's off the ground and he's out of control and he's trailing leg. All he needs to do is get that wrong by a few inches, and like you say, that's a career threatener.
Well, think of where he lands. Think of where he finishes up after he makes initial contact with the ball. He's nearly out the fucking pitch.
I know.
Well, do you know what? As I said in the Huddleboard chat when I was at the game, and I think PC again showed me, and I showed you, Mick, but the boys for Carlisle, a big Brexit area, and a lot of those thick fucking bastards vote Tory. He lives in Aberdeen, and there's 2 Tory members of Parliament in the Aberdeenshire area. So he deserved the red.
That's enough for me.
Good enough for me as well. I heard he likes Rod Stewart.
He does.
That's him, fuck it, hang him.
He does. Can just say, can you two look at the podcast chat right now and describe those things I've sent? And anyone that says they're balls and not fucking spheres gets a fucking kick in the balls.
Hold on a fucking minute here.
Or the spheres.
I mean, this is... What about in the spheres, you cunt?
Aye, because a ball would need to be solid the whole way around on it.
Do you know what? If someone
but a sphere can be.
Do you know what? If someone said to me,
I'm talking pish.
Do I want a kick in the balls? I'd instantly say no. Do I want a kick in the spheres? I'd have to think about that.
No.
I'd be impressed. I would.
No, they are spherical in shape, but they're no spheres.
Yes. You can't use the fucking adjective spherical without them being fucking spheres.
But there's recesses on them.
I agree with that.
Well, they can't be fucking
I said the
balls.
opposite a minute ago, though.
But balls are fucking round all the fucking way. Spherical is like a sphere shape.
Are you balls? No.
Cunt, yeah.
To me, a ball is like a slightly uneven spherical object.
No, that's a fucking oval. That's a fucking oval, you prick.
No, what? Well, a football's not perfectly spherical. It's got little ridges and stitching and...
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas a sphere, to me, is like perfectly round.
Right.
Like perfect.
And there's recesses in it, so while it is spherical in shape, it's not a sphere.
It's not a fucking ball.
Do you know what it is, actually, JP?
And that's why they don't call your balls spheres, because they're not perfectly spherical.
It's a xeroid. That's exactly what it is.
Well, that's the technical name for it, mate.
Well, that's
in the picture that I sent.
So we're unanimous in the red card decision.
Aye.
I 100%. What I would say was I was surprised when I got home that it wasn't it wasn't the what I thought it was quite in terms of the contact, but there's no doubt it was out of control and it was reckless. It deserved the red.
I always make this point. Well, it might look minimal. You need to take into consideration the weight, the pace this cunt's hitting it. So a wee clip to us might not seem like much, but a cunt like wearing football boots just clipping you, it's going to be there.
I thought Aya recovered quickly, and I said that even at the game, didn't I, JP? I said he's recovered quickly. Like, I think Aya bought either a booking or a red card. I don't know if he knew it was going to be a red or whatever, but I think he bought that a little bit with his reaction. But at the same time, it doesn't change
that's
rule
it,
that
'cause
I feel he broke, which was he's out of
the
control.
The intent's there. It doesn't matter that a player might ride the challenge and doesn't get hurt. The intent to hit him is fucking there, and that alone makes it a red card. I don't understand people going, he's won the ball. Aye, so fuck, he's won the ball, great.
No, he's won the sphere.
He's won the sphere, right? he's won the spherical shaped leather object, right? But that doesn't escape the fact that he's endangered his opponent, and people are going, that's a great tackle in my opinion. And if it was us, and that'd be the same, fucking 20 years ago, and I'd agree with it. He's still won the ball, and it looks great on the telly. If we were to do that to a Hun, you'd be fucking over the moon. But at the same time, it's still a red card if we do it or he does it by the letter of the fucking law.
Technically, how would we feel if we'd seen the replay and he wins the ball
the same way
and he gets sent off?
Still a red card, mate.
It is, but I'd be fucking raging.
But you'd only be raging because it's against them. But if you were to take that sentimentality out and it was against Livingston, it's still a red card.
Yep, absolutely. I made this point in the Huddleboard chat, mate. For me, it's a red card. He's reckless, out of control. And that, sorry to sound like fucking Neil Jobless, soon to be bankrupt McCann, and your dad's deed as well, you soup taking cunt. Those are the rules of the game.
Yes, and here, people try to levy it against Porteous, against the Huns, right? See the thing with Porteous?
I've not seen it, mate.
Porteous has every opportunity to win that ball whatever way he wants without Dane, the Rangers boy, and he does them deliberately. It's not even comparable, not at all. And then somebody mentioned the Ayer tackle before it.
That's a great tackle.
Oh, that's a great tackle. That is the one highlight I have seen.
He's running alongside the guy, hasn't endangered them. He's went to ground, but he's went to ground with
got the ball,
won the ball cleanly,
never took him in at all,
without endangering his opponent.
Yeah.
That's
that
the difference. It was a great challenge.
He wasn't off the ground, like its pace. Do you know what I mean? Like with his feet in the air.
And by the way, it was quite unorthodox the way he went, because I would have thought he'd just slid with his left, like kind of swinging the leg round.
Do you know what he did? He slid, didn't he? Almost like flicked his foot out.
He scooped it away.
Aye, it was brilliant. Actually, I want to talk about that more and maybe go to the trophy centre and buy a trophy and give it to someone.
Many times we criticised him for it because he's gave away penalties like that, and he's actually he got it right.
Listen,
so fair play to him.
I actually shat it at the game when it happened live. I was like, "What you doing?" And then when we got it, I was like, "Oh yes, I shat it. I did." I thought, fuck, is he?
You said that was a smoke bomb.
I did think it was a smoke bomb.
You genuinely did say there was a
JP went through a real interrogation process at everybody, women and everything at the game, going, "Did you fart? Just be honest." And I'm like, "That's a stink bomb, mate. It's drifted over here. It's too eggy." And he's pure asking everybody round about, "Did you fart? Just be honest."
Do you know what? When I even went coughing, I'm sorry I have to ask you this, but have you shat?
No. She's just like, no.
No?
No. That's fucking brilliant, man.
Mate, honestly, it was fucking howling.
Right, lads, we're going to go for a wee half-time break, right?
Excellent.
And then we'll pick it up after that, and we're going to talk about the upcoming St Mirren game, the next Glasgow derby, a wee transfer rumour, and actually I think I've got a wee bit of Tim trivia for us, and we're going to obviously bring back the Fantasy Fives, and it's going to be a Brothers 5 this week. So
Brothers Fives?
It's a Brothers Fives, Mick.
What's that mean?
So all your non-whites.
What? I was like, so guys that have been brothers, like McStay's, Willie McStay, Paul McStay, but then you can't get 5 because you need one that would no have a brother. That's shite for him.
No,
unless you've got triplets, triplets and a twin.
No honkies, no crackers. So that's essentially the rules. All right. So we've got a Brothers 5 coming up. So give us a wee join after the break. Hail.
It's at Christmas, we're having again at Christmas time again. Snow is falling all around me. Celtic playing, having fun
Hello and welcome back to the second half of We Shall Not Be Moved podcast. We're all refreshed, we're all over our wee laughing fits so far. Are we?
Maybe. No. There's more to come. I'm not getting sober.
Aye, fuck that pish. Fuck that. Rehab's for quitters. Anyway, I've got a wee bit of Tim trivia for you before we start talking about the football.
Who came back? I don't know. Nobody's been introduced, mate.
Oh, the Holy Trinity.
If you sat through it this long.
The Holy Trinity of bomb scares is myself, Mickey Crowley, John Paul Jameson's back with us. Yes. And Horizontal Mick Take.
No, we didn't.
Always a pleasure, Mick. Always a pleasure. So we've got a wee bit of Tim trivia from @TriviaTim on Twitter.
My favourite, I get you guess.
Guy's quality. He sends his stuff in for the podcast and we very much appreciate it. So tonight he's gave us two and it's of an own goal variety. It's a bit different to what we've been asking, but we've benefited from 4 own goals this season so far. Who were the opposition?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. So one we will rule out is there was a debate about the Edward header versus Ross County. It was originally gave us an own goal, but everywhere the man's checked, it's been credited to Edward.
I've got one. Well, I've got 2 in the one game.
But hang fire, right? So because it's only 4 goals this season, we'll hang off to the end of the end of the show, right?
Well, I've already got 50% of the answers.
Can
JP.
we get one guess each?
It's over to you.
Oh, is it this season?
Aye, this season.
And I've got 50% of the answers already.
We've benefited from 4 own goals this season so far. Who were the opposition, right?
Well, one game's Hearts.
It says wait to the end.
Oh, sorry.
Right, Mick, you may as well have
disaster.
You may as well have a guess as well then.
It was Bio had 2 against Hearts, wasn't it? Was it against Hearts actually, Bio as well?
So if it 2 goals against Hearts, so that's it. So don't fucking open your mouth again, you cunt. No, there was 4 goals. That's 2 goals.
2 others. Oh,
so there's 2 other goals for the listeners to get. So cheers for that, lads.
Obviously, it was when I said it was Bio's own goals. It wasn't actually. It was what Bio should have scored them.
So that's one question, but I've got another own goal question as well, which is a more thing you'll need to think back. I think it's a very difficult one to get, but I'll ask it anyway. And this is one that you can stew over. In Martin O'Neill's first season, we played 10 domestic cup games in total and benefited from 1 own goal. Who was the opposition? And you can get a bonus point if you can get the goal scorer.
I'm going to say it was Hibs in the cup final, 3-0.
Nope.
Who did we play in the League Cup? Did we play the Huns? No.
So, listen.
No.
We're not going to sit and deliberate on that. You can have a wee think about it.
Okay, sorry. That's
so,
my bad.
I'll repeat it for the listeners just so that they can think. In Martin O'Neill's first season, we played 10 domestic cup games in total and benefited from 1 own goal. Who was the opposition? If you can get that and the scorer, yeah, you get a virtual 2 points. There you go. So we'll move on. Thanks to Tim Trivia for that again. Guy's a legend for me. Look ahead to St Mirren on Thursday, Boxing Day. 3 PM kick-off at New St Mirren Park, live on BT. What we're thinking, lads? I think it'll just be as business as normal for me. I can't see anything other than the 3 points.
think it's always that one of those sticky games.
Yep,
In terms
I
of the
atmosphere's always shite there, isn't it?
But in terms of the pitch, the atmosphere, everything else, it's never going to be a game where we say,
It's going to be a thriller.
7-0, we were fucking ideal. It's going to be a 2-0. It's going to be a slog, but it's going to be fine.
Aye, Mick.
I think it's spot on. My instincts are the same. Like I felt the other night, I turned up and I thought we would pump hearts. We more or less did with the goals. St Mirren, I think this is going to be a much more frustrating, stuffy 90 minutes where we actually might do the opposite. We might only produce a couple of chances but take them. Might just a kind of a scrappy 2-0 or maybe even 1-0. I think it's just going to be a bit stuffy. I don't know why I get that feeling. Maybe because sometimes recently we've had stuffier performances in the smaller games than we have. Like Livy, we struggled. Hamilton, we really struggled. I just feel sometimes that teams like that, sometimes maybe mentally aren't on it or something, and we just kind of go over the line and no more sometimes with those kind of games.
Aye.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope we play to our potential and they play to theirs and we pump them, but I just get a feeling it might be just a bit tighter than that. St Mirren, they've got, get kind of a bit of a tighter pitch as well. It's we daylight width. Let's see us at Celtic Park. It's night and day compared to going to some of these weird grounds with smaller pitches. It can get a bit congested.
JP, anything else to add?
I know who the own goal was.
The Martin O'Neill one?
Yeah.
We'll keep a hold of it now.
It's Tory country.
Aye. So, you going to give me a prediction, Mick?
Oh, sorry, I think I said in amongst that I think it will be like a stuffy sort of maybe a 2-0. I'll go 2-0.
No, I said that before you, and you just basically repeat back everything. Disagree with me. Say 3-1.
No, 2-0.
Well, I said 2-0 first, so I get an extra bonus point when it's right.
Nah, you don't really.
I do.
So 2-0 for JP, 2-0 for Mick. We'll get Paul's. I'm going to go 3-0 again. I think we'll win pretty comfortably. By the way, I just watched. I'm watching Match of the Day now. Watford's first goal, De Gea.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Do you think?
I think that team's bringing him down.
Do you think we'll see? I'm getting back to Celtic because I couldn't give a flying fuck about English football.
No.
Do you think we'll see Johnson get a start in preparation for the Glasgow derby?
I would hope so, because
we never highlighted him in the Aberdeen game, by the way. Like, see, every time he's came on the pitch, I know I've got a pure fucking hard on for the boy, right? But he's just lit up every game since his injury. Every minute he's been on the pitch, pretty much since his injury, which has only probably been about 45 minutes in total. For me, he's lit them up, and he nearly scored another peach yesterday. For me, like I would really love him to get a 90 minutes. I think it's maybe worth putting him in the left, Christie behind Eddie, and Forrest in the right for a game, and maybe just drop somebody. Probably it's disappointing to drop Chamba, and you maybe rest McGregor or rest someone. I don't know, but for me,
I'd be resting
Bruni.
I'd be resting Bruni at their pitch. I think it's more important to have Bruni.
They'll no rest Bruni in Boxing Day.
No,
I'm telling you, man. He always has a good game in Boxing Day.
I mean, I'm hoping they would rest Bruni in preparation for the Huns game.
I'd like that, but I just don't think it will.
See, when we were talking about natural skill and feet, Johnson's got the potential to be the in-between between the McGeady and Edward. As in, he's got the skill in McGeady. And he does the oh fuck Kings now and again.
Aye.
He's so exciting. Like, he's really, really been impressing me the last 6-7 months, as everybody probably knows. If I go on about it. But
do you know that there was a guy on Twitter about probably the start of the season said Johnson doesn't deserve to wear the Celtic strip. He never will. And this guy had about 4,500 followers. I was thinking,
Mate,
I
there's
can't
been people
believe
on the
what kind
phone
of
in
fucking
and all that
comment
at the
is
beginning of the
that?
season.
I know there's
It's
4,500 brain dead fuckers, and the start of the season was fucking magnificent. You know, we had about
he's
6-7 goals with assists and everything.
I've said it in the chat several times, even to use the day. I sent a picture of Frimpong and Wee Dembele joking around at training, and was talking about him, they two, and Johnston and Eddie, and even Ayers. You forget Ayers only 21 or something, 22. You know, these players are just babies just now. This is them. This is the beginning of their potential. We're just seeing
that's why I said, mate, we are like the Ajax team in the Champions League last year.
We keep this group together a couple of years, JP, and we will win a Europa League, if not this season, which I think you're right. I think we've got a shout this season, definitely. But see if we were to keep Eddie to the end of next season, so 18 months, and see if we could start the season without losing anybody that we wouldn't want to lose, right? We and maybe add one or two. We could really have a right good side, and it could be an Ajax situation where we're selling 3 or 4 for 50-60 million. Do you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely think that's not over the top, some of the talent we've got at the club now.
Look at it this way, in terms of, we'd always look at the Dutch league and you're thinking, well, the Dutch have got 3 good teams and the rest are really, really shite.
Even at 3 good teams, mate. Look at Feyenoord against the Huns. They were fucking dreadful.
But Feyenoord are 6th in the Dutch league right now. But what I mean in terms of, there's a transfer limit set, and we've gone from Van Dijk, Wanyama 10, 11, 12 million. We've then gone up to Dembele 20 million, Tierney's 25 million. The ceiling is getting raised and raised.
Because every time they're going to be successful, JP, there's a proven track record, and the premium goes up. Well, it's not necessarily a punt anymore. And by the way, every time that fee increases, what we can invest increases, and the chances of getting more hits than misses with these young guys increases.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know,
but then there is also the sort of vicious circle of, well, Celtic are buying a player, they get to sell on players. So instead of 2-3 million, do we ask for 4-5 million? Do you know, in terms of what they think, unless they've got their sell-on fees spot on,
right?
You know, their percentages, everything else, and you maybe go low everything else, and we take a hit the other end. But you know, you've seen the ceiling go up and up and up. I mean, it's
another thing that's happening right now.
But just think of 2012, right? You think of Wanyama, 11 million. In 6 years, you've gone to Dembele, almost double that. So you've gone 100% in 6 years.
It's massive gains. But not only that, JP, what you've also got a situation now is where maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, if a player was coming to Celtic, they'd maybe have to think, well, do I go there? It's risky, it's a small league in some terms, and how much exposure they might get in Europe, they might not. You know, now young players that are real top class players, their agents are going, Celtic's a good move. Look at what Virgil van Dijk's went on to do. Look at what Dembele's went on to do. Now we've got a portfolio. Look at Kieran Tierney's at Arsenal. Okay, he's got injured, but he's got a big move there. You know, agents can now say, look at Celtic, look at what they've been doing, and it's a snowball effect. And we could be well out of sight. As long as we win this league, they keep hanging around, but as long as we win this league, we could be out of sight. 10 is small thinking.
What you're talking about is my worry about Julian, mate, because he's a wee bit older, 27. If he has one bingo bango season, which he's having, and somebody like a West Ham comes and offers him 60, 70 grand, that his head could be turned. And I love the fucking guy. I don't know what he's like. This is just my fear, my pessimism, just being probably just being a Catholic.
It could happen. It could happen, JP, and all that. And I'm the same. I've always got that built-in kind of Irish voice in my head going, "Oh, don't get carried away. Don't get this or that. It'll probably go wrong." But to be fair, like, I think these players must know that. They must look around in training and go, "Wow, we have got a great team, and in a year's time it's going to be even better. What could we go on and do here and win before I then make the move?" If you're Eddie, right, if you leave this summer, right, and you think Celtic were the team to win Europa League the next season, do you want to go to someone who will pay X amount and give you X when you could wait one season, win Europa League, and then potentially go and get double that in wages or whatever?
It'd been like a wee cunt that's went to Arsenal, innit?
Well, he
I
missed the
can't
boat, in my opinion. And actually, in fact, that's looking like a great sale at the moment. Like, that's looking at a great sale.
Oh, what was I going to fucking say, man?
Julian, you were worried?
I'm fucking blurred.
Magic.
I know. I didn't realise how jaked I was until we had a wee break there. I went to stumble down the hallway to go for a piss, and I knocked over a fucking moose hang. It's like a glittery moose that's sitting on like a sideboard in the hallway. Might not be a moose in hindsight because it's Christmas. I think it's a reindeer.
I don't think. Oh no, I was going to say I can't mind that because I don't think I've knocked that over yet. I've knocked everything over in your house, but no that and set your smoke alarm off. We're vaping.
Right, so
Yes.
shall we move on from St Mirren and everything else that goes with it? And we'll look ahead to the Glasgow derby.
17.
Oh yes.
17-0. I like that.
I'm more confident with that game in St Mirren, strangely, because
Same.
I just think I think we've got a point to prove for that game. Even though we won the League Cup final and everything, I don't think their players will be happy with what happened in that game. We'll be looking at ourselves after that. We should be, and we'll put things right.
Do you know what that's the equivalent of? There's a Scottish Cup victory. Aberdeen beat the original Rangers. And Ferguson, when he's getting interviewed at the end, he's no praising his players. He's like, that's a shocking performance. That is not an Aberdeen performance. And basically gets laid into his players, saying it's disgusting, it's disgraceful. It doesn't matter that they've won the Scottish Cup. He's going absolutely fucking bonkers. And you know what? See with the press, and it's beautiful the fact that we won the League Cup in the way we did. Because that is just a fucking... Honestly, with Jack coming out, all that pish, that is just what we needed.
It's just fanning the flames,
that
honestly.
is what we needed.
Absolutely.
And we will turn up, we will go in every tackle, we will press every ball straight from the off, and there'll be no fucking about. There'll be no lapse attitude that we had.
No.
I mean...
And everybody's back getting back to fitness. I know El Yunusi's still probably going to be there now.
No, he's not. He's
not going to be there. Hatem won't be there still. There will still be a few boys missing, but Eddie's getting up to pace week in and week out. Like, you can see him getting better with every game. I thought, Hearts and Aberdeen, especially the Aberdeen game, some of his touches and some of his movement was beautiful. He looks like he's getting back to peak. I think this is a big game against St Mirren. I think there's 2 or 3 that we should maybe let sit out. But the only problem with that is you've also got to win the game. But see, for instance, Forrest for me could do with just either having a game if it's a rest that's affecting his form, or be played on the right if that's what maybe we feel is affecting his form. But we need to get him right for the Rangers game. But there's 1 or 2 that are just, you can see that they're just a game or 2 off it still, and but I think we're going to give the Huns an absolute doing. I genuinely do. I don't know what the score will be. It's a bit early to predict, but I can see us winning definitely by 2 clear goals at the very least.
I'll take that. I think we were a wee bit lacklustre in the final.
We were dreadful, I thought, apart from Foster.
Until Eddie came on, I thought we were holding fuck all up top, and that changed the dynamic for us, because that's your output. That's how we progress up the pitch and stuff like that. But anyway, fuck that.
It was worrying how much you realised we be depending on Eddie, because the one thing I will say about this team, apart from 1 or 2 areas, you don't worry. Like, I don't even worry about someone as important as a McGregor, because you've got Cham, Rogic, you've got cover there, you've got players that can come in. El Yunusi and Johnson, if one gets injured, you're alright, kind of thing. You're not too worried. But unfortunately,
I think Christie's elevated himself to that level as well.
Christie is, you're right. You really miss Christie. He's not in the team.
No, he's a mainstay.
And that's why, for me, moving him from behind the striker is just a
It's
no-no.
unfair.
It's a no-no.
Do you remember at the start of the season we were like, we had too many wingers, not enough fullbacks until we signed?
Yeah.
Does it almost feel, because Fred's not been utilised for whatever reason, that we've almost got a
Hayes is never used as a winger.
We've got a dearth of wingers. Sinclair's gone. He's not been chosen by Lennon. Lennon just doesn't see him as an option.
I think they wanted him off the wage bill once Lennon came in the door. They'd made the mistake of triggering that contract.
But I don't know why we gave. We obviously were expecting that Middlesbrough bid. But do you know what? It almost feels that we're slightly light with all these games before this rest. I wish we could just say to the guys, you've got 2 more games before 5 days off, then off to Dubai. Just fucking gear your all. Day everything.
Right.
But it almost feels like we've got a dearth of wingers, that we're struggling a wee bit for options. I mean, obviously Mikey Johnson's been injured, but I don't like Forrest on the left. I don't like Christie out wide because it's no his best position. Christie in the middle, running past defenders,
if Hatem is
terrorising.
If Hatem is fit,
then
would you play
Frimpong? I think he probably would, mate.
Right.
I think he probably would play him forward because he's got
give
everything.
Forrest a rest every now and then, because Forrest is basically the only right winger at the moment that you could play, really. I mean,
but he's playing the left right now, mate. Because
I know, but
he's wanting wingers that
Christie isn't a winger. Do you know what I mean? And
no,
you want to keep Christie behind Eddie, and you want to keep Forrest on the right. And hopefully you've always got one of El Younousi or Johnson, because I don't know who I'd pick out of those two. Like, if they both are fit right now, I'm not sure.
It's a hard one. It's a 50-50 for me.
For me, I think I'm leaning towards Johnson, but that's maybe just based on the last few weeks.
No, do you know what?
I wouldn't have said that before El Younousi got injured.
Do you know what? It'd very much depend on the game. See, if it was Motherwell away, I'd want someone more physical like El Younousi who could score and put up a more physical battle. If it was Ross County at home, well, I know we've got all the ball and they're going to sit back and not come into contact with us as much, then it's Johnson for me. But, it's honestly, it's a fucking...
Good problem to have.
If
we had it, but right now we don't have it because
but I know,
Johnson's not quite fully fit.
But even on the right, mate, at the start of the season, I was thinking Shred, Forrest, Arzani...
and Lennon apparently really does rate Arzani. There clearly is a player there, but obviously it's just unfortunate with that injury.
But
he just got injured that time, and then he came back, and it's just taken him a while to get up to scratch with the rest of the squad. I mean, apparently the rumour is that Taylor, everything's fine there, but it's just, again, like, get up. It takes them a while. These boys have been training the Celtic way the last 3-4 seasons, most of them, and Taylor and a couple others are just taking a while to get there.
The Shved rumour is he's not the best of trainers.
I've heard that as well, but whether it's true or not.
That's the Shved rumour. But the thing is, but then you've got Afolabi as well, who was doing brilliant early in the season with the young team. And
talk of him getting on the bench, and then he got injured.
He got injured and he's just coming back again. Then you've got
he got injured at a terrible time because he had a chance.
We needed him. We need that. He would have had a run, certainly on the bench and coming on. But because I haven't seen all the quality of the wingers, we've got numbers, but we're not seeing them. They're almost. It's probably more a psychological
there.
thing. Yeah, but
he's still obviously not maybe where they feel he needs to be.
You haven't listened to a fucking word I've said, you fucking wanker.
No, I have. Did you mention Dembele or not?
I mentioned them just briefly, mate.
Did you say Dembers?
Dembers, I'm just being a prick. Don't worry about it.
But no, he's someone that's...
I'm listening, lads, I'm listening.
Oh, fuck off, you cunt. I thought you'd gone. I thought it was just me and you, Mick, the fucking real talent.
Whoa. What's going on there? What's going on there?
I'm taking the piss. No, but, I almost feel that we are lacking in, certainly not in numbers if you look at the squad, but
I think
we've not seen enough wingers play.
On the books we've got enough wingers, but availability we haven't, because you've got Sinclair sitting there doing fuck all.
Hayes back as a winger, and he's never been played. So we do still have wingers there if we were really struggling. Morgan is a winger, but he's just not been playing on the wing. We have got wingers there, but we've just not been. And whether you don't want Morgan starting if we're at full strength, but
I've said this wrongly. What
there.
I meant is I thought we had the quality of wingers, and I've not got.
That's why I still was saying in the chat the other day that and I know I was quite stoned. It's unusual for me, but Paddy Roberts is still somebody I would, if he was available in the summer, I'd take him again. Or if he's available in January, I'd take him again. Because I don't think he's a starter for us like he was in terms of now. I think our quality's risen since then.
He's got it all to prove for me. He's just made the wrong decisions for me. I mean,
you know what?
I mean, we don't know if the option was there for him to come to Celtic. So,
but Mikey,
I
if
wouldn't
you get a chance to sign him, would you sign him?
Depending on the money, mate. To be honest with you,
what's his contract situation?
I wouldn't be flinging any more than $3 million at him. Not a chance.
And do you know what?
His contract situation?
He
signed a deal with Norwich. He's a permanent deal on it.
No. What happened was he had a year left at Man City, so they signed him on loan for a year, and then they gave him a year's contract after that when the loan's up. So technically a 2-year contract. So his initial Man City deal ends the end of this season, so 2020. But he's got a contract with Norwich to 2021.
Right. So he's still
sounds convoluted and shit, doesn't it? But no, it does. So you'd hope Norwich go down. Roberts wasn't good enough for them in the Premiership. They won't want him in the Championship unless they are fucking cutting costs and say, "Oh, he's a Championship player,"
in the Championship,
and he will. Yep. But then again, Roberts, to me, if he ever did come back, he doesn't come back with the reputation of the Celtic player that he was. He comes back by a guy that needs to prove everything again.
Needs more games.
Because for me, he's done fuck all. He fucked up in Spain. He didn't do well. He's not done anything with Norwich. To me, he's just... It's like when that scumbag Charlie Nicholas came back, or that scumbag Frank McAvenny came back, and they did fuck all in the Celtic jersey when they came back in the 90s, the early 90s.
Andy Walker.
Fuck out. I actually want to spit on my laptop.
There's tongue in cheek.
I think we all love wee Paddy for his time here, but I think one thing we have to look at is the end of his time here as well, because you get nothing here. He got nothing. He never got a farewell. We never got fuck all, and there's got to be something behind that, because the talent that we seen, there's got to be something there that a manager's.
But then again, remember who the manager was, mate. It's all very. You don't know, because originally I was ready for killing Dembele, and he said just wait and see, and you've seen all the stories, and you remember fucking Rodgers try to punt Tierney to Everton, try to punt Dembele to China, with him going, all the rest. So I wouldn't put any emphasis on that, mate. That could easily be that fucking rat. And the rat always has a good season and a half with every club he goes to, and then it all falls apart.
After a few transfer windows.
I'd say about a season and a half, 2 seasons. He's been with them.
He only needs 3 or 4 seasons of transfer windows before he's fucked, or 3 or 4 transfer windows, I should say.
Yeah.
Because
so about 2 seasons then, mate.
He can't. That's always his Achilles heel. He can't sign players. He's never been able to do it anywhere he's went.
And yet he still takes Congleton with him.
Well, I was just about to say that, and he's got Lee Congleton now as well to sign them. So.
Enough said about that fucking wank piece anyway. So we're getting a prediction for the Huns game.
Yep, 3-0.
3-0 for JP. Michael?
4-1.
Oh.
4-1.
4-1.
How does the scoring go, Mick? Because obviously we're sitting next to each other.
We go 3-0 up, and then they get a consolation, and then we score late on, last minute. No.
No?
It's for a corner, header.
All right, okay, I'll take that.
I am going do I go with my 3-0 usual or no? I'm
just
going to go.
copying me.
I'm going to go 2-0, same as the first game.
Right, okay.
And obviously we'll get Paul's.
Are we 2-0 up early, Mickey? Or
1-0 up at half time, and then an early-ish goal in the second half. That
oh right,
kills
okay,
the
that'll
game.
come in else.
And I think the Huns will go down to 10 men.
Oh yes, who's getting Ryan Jack?
I think Ryan Jack will go.
Oh yes.
Oh, that would be
So,
sexual.
Does
I
Morelos
wish we could make it Harrowday
Wait a
somehow.
minute. Does Morelos get a cruciate ligament injury?
I think he'll get booked, subbed, and get cheered
Off in
off.
disgrace.
I think
Aye.
he'll get cheered
Will
off.
we sing Alfredo?
Aye, we'll sing fucking. We'll get the wee. What do you call him?
Alfredo Morelos. Dandy
No.
Holiday. Still my favourite
No,
chant
we'll
ever.
get the Corey Rebel singer one. We'll give him the full Colombi Mongo kind of patter.
Oh, yes, yes.
What a tune! What a tune, Corey Rebel singer.
Oh, I'm enjoying that already.
Are you wet?
Aye.
Are you wet?
Aye. Moist.
I'm as we were listening to today, I'm as
Are you-
wet as a knackered fridge.
Stephen Hawking's chin's not got a look in.
Aye.
Well, no, anyway.
I'm
But
weak like an otter's pocket.
I'm not speaking.
I'm not speaking. And
And you're not
pussy.
speaking.
Oh, by the
Because
way,
we're
that
strangers.
what a dirty, creepy bastard that is.
Brilliant.
But I love the
Brilliant.
replies to it, mate. Now,
Oh.
I'm a big, fat, sweaty bastard. And I'm writing all inch and a half of me.
Fucking genius.
Right, so Glasgow Derby done with.
Yes.
We'll move on to today again. This wee name's come up. It's a transfer rumour, and it is Fabrizio Bruno from Cruzeiro. He's a centre half. He's 23, and again they've went
Supposed to be
public
very
with
talented.
supposedly very talented, but again the club have went public saying that they've been speaking to Celtic and they've got another date in mind to speak again to Celtic. But just as it was your good self, Mick, that shared the link on our group chat, tonight again more recent ones come out about him, that he's now taking his club to court to free him from his contract, which I don't know how
Unpaid
to
wages.
unpaid wages apparently,
And it hasn't been paid for his, was it rights fees or something, for his image fees or
His
something
image
like that,
rights.
his image rights or something.
but obviously
So
it just seems a very complicated and messy transfer straight for the off. Apparently Cruzeiro only owns 70% of him, the agent owns another 30%, so that as well puts fucking question marks
And
up.
it's the agents, lawyers that have taken the club to court and stuff as well. So I think obviously the agents wants this move, and I think Cruzeiro were trying to get a wee bit more money to Celtic, and the players now took matters into his own hands and trying to get away for nothing.
Here's what I was going to ask. Cruzeiro owns 70%, agent owns 30%, right? Surely if Cruzeiro part own him, agents part own him, surely the agents are paying him. It can't surely just be through the club.
I don't know how that all works, mate. Not got a clue.
I mean, if
Don't
you've got
care
a part,
either.
no, I don't
See,
care either. But it's just
'cause
it just seems so messy, and it's
I
it's,
agree with that.
it's a definite left field transfer rumour for us.
And we don't normally. South America's a market that we've not been dipping into much recently.
It probably
And
should.
it's not worked out well historically. When
Never.
we signed
No.
Janino back from
Maybe-
Middlesbrough. And
But I think-
Is Izagiri South American technically?
No, Central
But-
America, Honduras.
Yeah.
I think it's a market we should still be trying to explore. I know it's a lot of places. The prices are inflated and stuff, but a lot of the time now, Argentinians have got European passports, and the work permit kind of rules are changing on these types of guys. So it's definitely a market we shouldn't be ignoring. because the talent that comes out of the kind of regions is fucking frightening at times. So,
I tell you what, though,
if it's
Mikey,
true, if it's all true, it's good to see that we're looking at there.
that's it, and I tell you what, Mikey, it's a change of, bear in mind, we're saying it's a change of direction for us, but it's a change of man who's in charge with Nicky Hammond, obviously. And,
yeah.
What I have been interested in, and I said this in one of the group chats today, was that I've not heard so many kind of buzz about, 2-3 different names this early in December for us going into a January window. I thought it looks like all the sounds seem to be, and even coming from Lennon himself, we're going to spend a bit of money this January and go and buy 3 or 4 players.
Lennon said today that he envisages investing in January, which we said
as many as 4.
We did say at the start of the season, didn't we, that January should be our most important window, the way that we're shaping up now for obviously Europa and Champions League stuff.
I'm encouraged by, Mikey,
it should be our mainstay for me.
What I'm encouraged by, Mikey, is we've been doing things so well the last 3-4 years, right? I mean, so well, but the one Achilles heel and the one mistake that we all keep moaning about and keep repeating with these fucking Champions League qualifiers especially in mind, is that we kept fucking doing business too late and not having a good enough January window, and quite often January transfers were loans, and then you were still having to go out and make the permanent signings again in the summer, and often it didn't happen early, so the next thing you know, you're unprepared for these Champions League qualifiers, which we've proved in Europa League. We're a far better team than anybody else that was in the qualifiers. We should have qualified for that.
We made a mess of it. There was no denying that.
But Hammond, that's not his fault. He came in last minute, you know what I mean? And let's look at what he's done. I mean, how good a window did that cunt have?
I think he's had a great window.
If we had a single miss, now if I'm not expecting perfection like that every window, but if we sign 4 players and 3 of them are anything like what we've already seen come through the door, we'll be fucking laughing.
Yes,
laughing.
I'd agree with you there, Mick, completely. You ever with yourself, JP?
What are you talking about?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Did you nod off, you cunt, again?
No, something just hit.
Oh, did it?
Did you go for it?
Yeah. Would you think I was going for fucking breaks for
I hope I inspired that. I hope I inspired that.
No,
Jesus Christ, man. This is what I'm up against.
I think you've been chatting to me before we even pressed record, and you've heard my state, and you've went, I want to be like that. I want to be there.
I just, well, you know what? Aye.
It's a good place to be. It's Christmas.
Aye, fuck it, it's Christmas.
Fucking
Merry
What do you think,
Christmas.
JP? January window.
Huns.
Do you think we're going to smash the January window, mate? I've got a feeling it's going to be a good window. I've just got a feeling.
My only worry, and I said this in the chat we're in, not the one.
Eddie's my worry.
It
always will be. It always
he won't
will
go
be.
anywhere in January. No way.
Let me answer. Is I'm no happy with this 5 million boy that scored goals in the same league Bio scored goals in.
Oh, is this?
And you're talking about 5 million.
The boy for Bratislava?
Aye. Same league as Bio scored goals in.
He's doing it in Europe, but isn't he?
Yeah, I get that. But
I wasn't impressed with him.
I was more impressed with the link with the guy. I think he's Union Berlin.
Yes.
Swedish striker Christensen.
Yeah. Aye, I mind that.
Like that.
Right.
And
he
has the physicality, the height, something different from what we've got.
Yeah.
And I really want someone different.
Aye, because there has to be an alternative way of playing.
Well, do you know what it was? Me and Mick were
Plus, there's not another Eddie out there, let's face it.
No, me and
Well,
Mick
not
were
yet.
talking. See, as soon as Eddie went off against Aberdeen, all we did was fling balls into the box. Now, flinging balls into the box is great.
When you've got a big lump to get to it.
You've got a big lump to, but we didn't. Because what Eddie gives you is, you give the ball to him, and about 3 or 4 players run off him.
Aye.
And he's got the ability to get these players. When it comes to Griffiths, as much as I loved Griffiths 3 years ago, he's not got the ability to see these
take it
players.
in, and aye.
Nor do they run off him. It goes out wide, and a cross gets flung into the box. So what you need for that, when you've got a guy with no the ability of Eddie, you need the guy that's physical, You need the guy that's tall. You need the guy that's either got to flick it on or get his head to it, and he's either got to score or the keeper's got to save it, and you've got a midfielder running in, getting the rebound, scoring. So, for me, the boy for Union Berlin, and now, obviously, it's not been talked about much since. It was about 2-3 weeks ago.
I think it was it Jens on the huddleboard that kind of highlighted it, wasn't it? The German boy.
No, he's Swedish, mate, but he's in German.
Oh, right.
He's in German.
He's in
German, the country. Yes, I often go to German for my holidays. I don't know, man. I know I'm in that state now. But no, for me, he was more the one I was interested in, mate.
Aye.
This boy, the Slovakian chap, could be a good striker, but I mean, we're linked with Jordan Rhodes today. We're alone.
Oh, fuck
and
that.
But the thing is, I sort of get that more. He's a penalty box striker. He's bigger. He's physical.
Not for me.
He's playing second fiddle to Stephen Fletcher at Sheffield Wednesday. I just think we're above that now.
But yeah, he is. But I still think he'll be better than Ollie fucking Buck.
Do you think he's better than Griffiths? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I made that. I don't know.
See, I was going to pose a question to you guys. Obviously, I'd seen and read a few things about the game at the weekend, and I would hate to say it, and I've said it about Scott Brown, but
right, go for it.
I think the wee man's done. I think Griffiths is done.
Aye, mate. For me,
I've been thinking that for quite a while, right? But to be honest, I think there's been signs of encouragement the last week or two, and in comments that Lennon's made, things like that about Dubai and stuff like that. I'm hoping for the best, but
well, do you know what?
I mean, I've wrote him off a few times, as you know. I got quite frustrated with him. And listen, I agree with you in the sense that there's been nothing in his performances so far to say that he's a rang, by the way, because I've not seen anything that's made me go, oh, he's back to his base. He's not. He's not. He's looked a wee bit off it, to say the least.
Well,
but
do you know, sorry, Mick, I'll let you finish. Sorry, mate.
That was
the League Cup final.
By the way, lads, Sports Scene Zone.
Right, I always do it. You know, I don't like Camden, so I always do the corporate for a final and semi-final. So I was in with a few people who think they know stuff, whether they do or don't, I don't know exactly. But for me, the obvious facts are when Griffiths was scoring late 20s, early 30 goals, he was 26, and it was 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When he was coming off the bench and competing with Dembele, he was scoring 15 to 20 goals, and he was contributing when he was coming on, but obviously with half the game time of what he had. He is not that player. He's never going to be that player. He's 29. He's obviously got issues that we don't know the full nature of, and never will, so there's no point in speculating or just saying, because we don't fucking know him. We're not going to know. All we hear is rumours. Aye, all we can hear is rumours. But all I can say is what I've seen. And he's no the Griffiths. Has he got in positions? Aye. There was one chance against Aberdeen where he let go early and he dragged it wide when he came on.
Could that just be the amount of time he's been out the game and just getting back to real, genuine, full fitness? Could it just be that?
It could be, but the rumours I heard... Remember I said to you, because you were at the League Cup final, I said to you, is Griffiths at the game? Have you seen him on TV, all the rest? And it was the whole.
I said in the
rumour.
chat. I said he's not even on the bench. He's done.
No,
that's what I said.
But what you said, I said
he was dead to me.
I said no, mate. You want him dead, full stop. Not dead to you, just. But I said to you, is he on the TV? Is he this? Is he that? Because what people were saying to me was he'd had the huff at the hotel. He was supposed to be on the bench, and he couldn't get tickets for family or stuff like that. And they just dropped him completely. So I don't. And do you know what? That could be 100% bullshit. But for me, I'm not getting the 25, 26-year-old Griffiths that could score 30 goals. But then again, as I said to you, mate, there was one bit where he got the ball early at his feet against Aberdeen, and he dragged it just wide, but he hit it like the instinctive Griffiths, where he just took it, and before the the ball sort of half bounced before it was even a full second touch. The full second touch was the strike away, and that for me was like, oh, well, there's a wee bit of Griffiths here.
Mm-hmm.
And
I pray to God that he can recapture it, but
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will, man.
Look, put it this way, right? I'm
especially when Celtic are looking for another striker to supplement Edouard.
Well, but this is exactly what I was about to say, man. See, if you think about it like this, we only play one striker, and we've got Eddie, Bayo and Griffiths, yet every one of us right now are saying we need to buy a striker. So what does that in itself tell you? The fact that Celtic are looking at strikers when we only play one and we've got 3 tells you that Lennon knows that Bayo's no good enough and Griffiths is probably done, done at our level.
No, but do you know what? You raised the point, mate. Griffiths would be fine if we played 2 up front and we needed a third striker. And you said, why didn't we sometimes shite it? Like against Aberdeen, when they were down to 10 men, and I couldn't remember Griffiths coming on. I fucking saw Rogic come on before I saw Griffiths come on. I was like, when the fuck did Griffiths come on? And you said, JP, do you think we sometimes shite it and don't play 2 up front? When we should have, when we had that, you know, man advantage, everything else. And Griffiths would be fine as a
coming up.
Griffiths would be fine as a third striker if we played 2 up front more often.
But see, for me,
Griffiths looks to me like a man that could go and loan to Hibs now or something, because I think he would do a decent job at Hibs still. I do think he's a good player, but I just think you've got to remember 2 things have happened while all this has been happening with Griffiths. Griffiths will inevitably have lost fitness and deteriorated, and he'll have psychological barriers. Maybe you can see it. He's maybe trying a bit harder now, and he's wanting to impress when he comes on, and he'll be thinking about it too much, maybe a wee bit. But also in that time, we have went from that season we scored 40, where we were Ronnie Delia team that wasn't a very good team, to what we are now, where we're looking at ourselves going, we could win Europa League. So it's not just that Griffiths has deteriorated a wee bit. We've went forward. I don't think Griffiths of then would be good enough to get into this team now anyway.
Mate, do you know what? Your last point was just what I was about to say, because I thought you were going to say a second different point, but what you just said there at the end, absolutely spot on.
I'd agree with that. I would agree with that. I think that's perfectly put, Mick. I think while I love wee Griffiths, and I think it's because we can
accepting an Academy Award there.
No, thank you. You're pointing at the crowd, Mick. You're saying no, thank you. It was you.
It was you, not me. You inspired me to say those words. I'm even being humble with it. I'm really.
I think, see, because of Griffiths, we can kind of relate with Griffiths, and that's why we always want him to do well, because he's a working class guy who's struck gold.
I wish him nothing but success when he leaves Celtic. I just don't think he's going to be.
Right,
good enough
we need to think about
it, Mick.
It was only a year ago, I think, that we gave him a new deal. I don't see him going anywhere soon without a payoff or without somebody footing the bill, and I don't see him footing his kind of wages.
The rumours is he's on a very... Think about it, he had 3 new contracts in about 3 years, and...
I think he'll be one of the top earners.
Well,
he's
no,
the kind of guy... He's the kind of guy that's daft enough to go to Hibs for half his money, do you know what I mean? Like, because he loves Hibs. He's that kind of boy, do you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't shock me if he went somewhere to play games.
It's not the rumours, and it's... I've half got this from someone as well, not just the rumours, is that when Charlie Mulgrew contacted Celtic and he owed them £250,000 from his gambling debts, Celtic paid his debt, and his new contract wasn't a bump up. It was that minus what he owed Celtic. So his wage actually went down. So he was paying back what Celtic had paid off. So I don't think there's...
Apparently there was something similar with Stephen Pearson, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
Apparently there was an issue there, and Celtic helped him out, Stephen Pearson. I don't know if that's 100% true, and I don't like to say things like that, and it's maybe a lot of shite, but I remember...
I don't believe that Mulgrew stuff.
Hearing something.
I don't believe that.
I do, and I'll tell you why off there.
Well, I'll tell you why I don't on air.
But I'll tell you why I do, because I spoke to someone's parent, who I know,
Right.
So I won't say it on air, but I'll say it to you
Well,
off air,
and
you'll change your mind.
I do not understand how a professional footballer such as Charlie Mulgrew, been there, seen the pitfalls of what happens at Celtic if you make a cunt of yourself. He's had a good career. He had a good career at Celtic. He's done well for himself out with Celtic, maybe financial wise rather than success wise. He's a working class boy himself. He knows Lee Griffiths. I don't see why he would surrender £250,000 to a guy who is a bit of a rogue and then find himself. And I still don't see the obligation Celtic's got to give him that kind of money back.
And we're talking about fucking Peter Law here. I mean, fuck's
But
sake.
you've also got to remember, say if the guy owed Charlie Mulgrew 250 grand, how much did he owe other people? How much trouble was he in?
And do you think Celtic are going to stretch out with that to help him?
No, what Celtic have done is they've taken their obligation. Say if a guy's on 10 grand a week for 4 years, that's £2 million.
Just lessened it by the amount it needs to clear it off.
They say, well, we will pay, say you owe £500,000.
They've given him some of his wages up front, basically.
£500,000 after tax. £500,000 before tax is about £950,000. So we reduce your £2 million contract by £950,000.
Yeah, so basically giving him his wages up front in terms of what they owe him over the length of his contract.
But
giving it up front.
But at the same time, when all these rumours surfaced, he just after turning up at Celtic Park in a brand new fucking 140 grand customised Range Rover.
See, the thing is, but you hear so much shite, don't you? Like, who the fuck knows, right?
There's no way I'm believing that.
All I care about is what's happening on the pitch, and he's not at it anywhere. Like,
there is only one thing I know true, and because it's come from a very good source, is the Charlie Mulgrew stuff. See the rest of the stuff. Now, I don't know the Charlie Mulgrew figure. I'd be lying. All I can do in the commentary is say £250,000 because that's what I've heard that's been added on in. So it could have been 50 grand, right? But the whole Charlie Mulgrew thing was it was him that contacted Celtic and he was worried about him. So if he owed Charlie Mulgrew £250,000 or £10,000, I don't know. But it was Charlie Mulgrew, or let's say someone very close to Charlie Mulgrew, that went to Celtic and said, can you help this guy? And they did it in a good way.
Right, I get you.
No, aye. He wasn't doing it like Michelle Mohan done it to him.
No. They did it. They did it in a way that was
lads, I'm
moral,
going to go for a piss, right?
Yep, moral and for someone's sake rather than bad.
Yeah, then to get the money back in it.
And as I said, I don't know anything more than that. All the rest is the rumours that every other bugger's heard. So whether I mean, he could have owed £5 grand. Could have been a goal bonus he owed, mate. You know, but somebody
he owes me 10 grand.
Bet's lost, mate.
If I ever bump into you, I'll just tell him that anyway. Just press my case. Maybe you owe me 10.
You owe me 10.
Oh, yeah, actual tenner for a line that I actually won.
I know, that was great, mate. I thought you'd have got the second one up as well.
I was a ball here away, man.
Do you know I was disappointed for you, mate. See when David, like, you were there at the Hibs game.
Aye, that's right.
What happened
again? I doing that? I had a sore vagina, I can't remember.
Oh, you had the sniffles or some shit.
Aye. No, it was something, but I can't remember what it was.
But David had Sham anytime score on 3-0.
Really? Well, David got Julian first goal scorer up.
No, that's what it was. He had first goal scorer and it came up, and he had 3-0. And I was like, I hope we win 2-0. Do you know? I don't want to see him thrive. I mean, I love David. I love David, but I don't love him enough.
You don't love him.
With you, I want to see you thrive.
I'll take it. You've
but
been
mate,
nice to me in the last 5 minutes, mate.
Mate, I've known you since the age of 12.
That's true. Yeah, you've only got in 18 years. You'll feel the same about David.
18, we 26.
Oh fuck, I don't even know what age we were.
Oh no, wait a
13?
minute. No. Wait, I thought we were 6 here. What the hell? What am I going on about?
I don't know.
No,
13, so what have we known each other? 27 years, something like that, 26 years?
Well, we're both going to be 40 next year.
Oh, fucking don't talk about it, man.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Don't talk about it, mate.
But we know that your dad, my dad, they were like 45.
No, I'm quite a different man altogether.
Weren't
No,
they?
my dad wasn't bonged it. He's not fucking every single night talking pish
honestly,
on a
mate,
Celtic podcast.
Make your Tadgers.
I would have loved to have seen John take.
What you've been talking about?
Try to get mixed.
Oh no, it's been quality broadcasting. You don't need to edit it, Mikey. It's been perfection.
Can we do this, Mick?
Do what?
Get
my dad stoned?
How do we get John Tate?
Do you know? I think he's one of those guys that he'd just be neither up nor down with that.
No, it wouldn't make a difference.
I don't think my dad can think any differently than how he thinks. Do you know what I mean? I think it would be wasted on him. Do you know what I mean? Still be just logical and just, straight laced, and it would just be wasted on him. And my mum, she'd be interesting though.
Do you know
she'd
what?
Be interesting on it.
I think like we could get your dad stoned, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we wouldn't see any difference. He'd go back to the house with your mum and he went, Celia, you're in for a doing it.
Well, he's Irish. I mean, you've got to give him a wee smite every now and then and keep him in line.
No, I meant a sexual doing, mate.
Oh, right.
Oh, that was a slur on the Irish there, Mick.
I'm Irish, so that's alright. You can slag yourself.
Yeah, I've got an Irish passport. My grandfather was Irish.
I'm Northern Irish. I'm on the
well,
front. We're on the front lines. We're on the front lines, JP.
Mate. I'm technically Irish.
I'm a Tague for County Tyrone, mate.
I'm a Jameson from Roscommon, where no one else.
Roscommon, innit? Aye.
Has
my other side of the family isn't. I don't think it's from far away from Roscommon. Well, do you know what? Don't quote me on that. You can ask Gilkey.
Mate, no, I think there are probably people from Roscommon. They just don't admit it. I went over to see my great uncle's grave in Roscommon, who had fought for the right side in the Irish Independence Wars in 1918 to 1921. Sorry, my great-great-uncle. But honestly, mate, you go to Roscommon, it's honestly people just.
But listen to us, man. This is a generation or two removed from Ireland when you're arguing about who's the most Irish. Like, that's just bred in you. You're Irish, you're still Irish, you're this, you're that. You know what I mean? It's still there. Like, no matter where I go in the world, like, people say to me, where are you from? From like Scotland or Ireland, and you're like, well, actually, I'm Scottish, but I'm half Irish. But I'm not half Irish technically, but I think of myself as that because my dad was born in Glasgow, but he was the first.
My grandfather was born in Ireland, and my dad always considered himself Irish more than that. I just got an Irish passport because
dad still thinks himself as Irish, even though he's born in the Calton.
Well, I get an Irish passport because I didn't know until this whole Brexit thing that people said, well, a lot of people are applying for Irish passports because if your grandparent, I didn't know that if your grandparent was born in Ireland, you can technically get an Irish passport. How did you not know
that? You should know that if you've been able to national teams and that.
Aye, that's fucking international football. I didn't know it fucking went for fucking passports. You fucking cunt.
Gentlemen, it's getting we've devolved from Celtic Football Club to what the fuck were we talking about before I went to the pitch?
Passports.
Aye.
Lee Griffiths,
and then we've went to passports.
Aye.
I don't even know what. I don't even want to even think about what the tedious link was when I disappeared. But anyway, I'm sure once I edit this.
No, don't edit. No editing.
We'll see.
No, why edit it?
Well, I'll listen to it first. And then
there was nothing controversial. Said it was just a lot of shite.
Well, you did plan to kill the royal family, but
oh no, that's fine. That's staying in. So we'll spoke about wee Griff, and for me, I think he's done. Verdict due to.
I kind of agree, but I don't think I'm not as sure.
You still got hope for him?
I'm just holding it a wee bit of hope. I'm hoping that he's been getting on. He's been, a few times. They're going to Dubai, and Lennon was saying that he thinks Dubai is going to be a big thing for him.
Hold on a wee minute, Mick Teague.
What?
You're the man.
I'm very stoned tonight.
I'll be 2 minutes.
And
you're the very man on this podcast who stuck your neck out, took a wee bit of flack for it.
Yeah.
Sin died him.
But I'm very stoned now. Like,
before I go to the toilet.
Me and Lee Griffiths are one. We're all come for the same fucking stuff. We're all stardust, man. Let's understand each other and empathise and love each other. Give Lee a chance.
This is not
That's what I say. All we are saying is give Lee a chance.
Do you know what? Before I go to the toilet, this is Mikey. This is the very different Mick that we know. I'm done with him. I'm fucking sick of him.
Punt him, get him to
fuck himself. I don't want to see him in a Celtic jersey. I like
one whiskey and that could be my attitude again. Like,
right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm going to the toilet.
A dirty two-faced fiend bastard. Unbelievable. Oh, what a turnaround.
Mate, like I say, that's Northern Irish heritage. We've had to. JP's ancestors were living the high life down the south. We were having to go in and pretend to be nice to prodies and what? Do you know what I mean? Well, behind their back, fucking plotting to bomb fuckers. So that's the stock I'm from. So Lee Griffiths is all right now, but give me an hour, give me one whiskey, and one Jameson's away for it. Putting a contract it.
Oh my god, man.
No, listen, I have said for a while that I do think my gut is, and my gut has been since this whole thing kicked off with him, that he would never be the same again. We should punt him, and I said get rid of him. At the beginning of this, I said get rid of him.
Before we gave him the contract.
I just feel that. Look, he's been unlucky. He was looking decent in pre-season. Then he's took an injury. I think he's disappeared again. We've all been a bit perplexed. Then he's came back, and it seems awful slow. There is usually no smoke without fire, and it smells of shite. It usually is shite. But Lennon, I don't think Lennon talks shite. Right, and I know he's got to be diplomatic, he's got to play the press, and he's got to protect players, and sometimes that means you might tell a wee white lie, or you might just bend the truth a wee bit. But he specifically talked about Lee Griffiths today, and he talked about him after he didn't go on the bench when there was all these rumours about, and he brought that up and he acknowledged that and said no, that isn't why Lee was left out. It was purely because we thought Eddie was going to be able to start. When he wasn't, then we decided to do what we did, or whatever it was.
What do you think then, Lennon, when he talks about Lawwell and all the rest and the board? Do you not think he bends the truth a wee bit?
This is what I mean. He's got to be a politician in this game.
Yes, exactly.
Of course. But he didn't. It wasn't like he was asked the question today. He brought up Lee Griffiths and said that he thinks he's going to benefit greatly from Dubai. He thinks he's there or thereabouts, but he just needs a wee bit more. And this is that he says. But he's saying that the signs in training are really, really positive at the moment. His attitude, his head's up. He's really working hard. So. Look, I'm just going to take Lennon at his word, and I'm hoping, because we could do with a fit Lee Griffiths, right?
Absolutely.
But, to me, if we sign someone, I hope we're signing a second in charge to Eddie, and I think Lee Griffiths will be a third choice striker.
I hope we're signing somebody to replace Eddie, because inevitably that's what we need. Because if
Mikey, I'm really hopeful that Eddie's going to be here 18 months. I really am.
Well,
a year and a half.
I hope that. But
I think he will.
I think we'll struggle to keep him in the summer.
I think he'll.
I think they'll be
No.
When
when we've won the Europa League, he's staying around for the European Super Cup, and because we get automatic entry into the Champions League group stage from winning Europa League, he's sticking around for that.
Something like that would definitely do it, by the way.
And I think,
or they might think, well, that's me peaked at Celtic. How can you get any better with that?
When we book him for Gdansk, you want to maybe say when we get paid in January, we'll book.
Go for it.
Aye.
We'll do what we'll do
I
is the
fucking hate-
accommodation first.
I
where
fucking
you
hate
get
family
the-
life anyway. You may
But
as well
the thing
just go
is,
for it.
yeah, well, it's pretty
Seal it with
obvious.
a UEFA Cup win or Europa League.
It's
so.
pretty obvious from your fucking actions, Mikey. You've got no regard for family at all, mate.
Whoa,
Jesus Christ,
yeah, Jesus.
I know, for fuck's sake. I mean,
I'm
your
fucking...
Lee,
Emery can't want to get his taxi to Erskine.
I know, your Lee Griffiths rumours are fine, but you're getting too close to home now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah.
To be honest with you, Mikey,
You live in the
I've
moment,
heard,
Mikey.
I've heard
Oh,
Charlie
man.
Mulgrew phoned your wife and tell her everything. Tell her everything.
But the thing
But he
is,
did it in a good way. He did it in a good way. He was trying to help.
do you know what?
Grassing bastard.
He didn't go far enough.
Aye, fuck.
But Michelle knows everything that you've done.
That was
Get
it. That was
that
it.
next beer open.
Aye, that was a sippy man
I-
that really doesn't give a fuck.
Nah, fuck.
Beers.
No. Once a Glasgow derby comes around and Mikey's on it, Mikey's out for the week.
Well, tonight it transpired that I got 2 tickets for said Glasgow derby.
Oh, right, see,
And
yeah,
he'll
I'll be
be-
that. Oh, you're
he-
going
he-
on it. JP told me today,
Mick-
actually.
A big shout out to Daz for getting us them. So
And
you're a hero.
He will be joining us in the sheddings. Mick.
Yes.
Lovely. Lovely.
Shall we do the usual where I come round?
It's had
to
a
you, but-
makeover just in time for you, Mikey,
Yes.
as well. It's just had a wee makeover.
Shall we
A
do
cheeky
the
wee spruce up.
Shall we do the usual where I come to yours about 8:30 and we prepare and then get a taxi down to Sheddons?
Are you talking to me or?
No, you,
Me?
Mick.
Aye,
That's why I said
absolutely.
the
You're both
usual.
welcome. You're both welcome to come to my gaff before the game.
Oh, fuck, man.
We usually get there about 8:30, have a few beers, have a few
Couple of bongs.
relaxing. Well, I was trying to disguise that.
Oh, fuck. As if it's a hidden thing.
Yeah, I know, I know,
Always
I
been
know.
That
quiet
fucking
about my
ship
drug
has
use.
sailed, my friend.
Yeah, have a few bongs and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Play the Debs.
Yeah. Talk
Pretty
about
much.
shite and then say,
I will-
"Oh,
I'll
we'll
just-
never get a taxi, we'll never get a taxi, even though...
It'll
we've
sound
got a
pretty
taxi."
much like this, except for, less censored.
Yeah,
Eh? I like that. I like that. Anyway,
yes.
let's
I'm looking
move on.
forward to meeting Daz.
Be good, aye. Be good. I think the dynamic shifted a wee bit on the podcast tonight because we'll let the listeners know. On the 13th, we were out at Celtic Park for a wee Christmas night out, and that was the first time that I'd met JP a couple of times for certain things, but it was the first night that we'd all met, apart from Paul, obviously, because he pulled out the night out. But I think the dynamic shifted a wee bit because we've met and always have met and
Aye,
we've
more
sat there
comfortable when
talking
you
shite
spoke
with each
eye
other
to eye
and
with
slagging
somebody.
each other and... You know what I mean?
Do you know what was funny though? Do you know, and Eamon was at that fucking night with my cousin Eamon, who we mentioned in this podcast
Aye.
quite a bit. But he said to me in the Charlie the other day, he's like, "Oh, was it him? Oh fuck, man, he's that mash these days, man." But I think he did say something like he was surprised that he thought we did the recording together, and then somebody else said that to me. 2 people within space of like whatever a day or 2 said, "I thought you all sat in the same room."
No,
Like,
no,
fucking had no
aye.
idea that we've never met. Me
I've
and
had
you.
that a few times as well, right? I think it's
Aye.
because...
You two never met until then.
Never met.
Yeah,
me and Mikey,
because
no.
obviously we've met a couple of times, JP, and we done our wee bit for Russian television and stuff for that
Yes.
boys documentary, Alex's documentary. So we'd met a couple of times and obviously met Mick.
Met before games and...
Aye.
Well, you
So
would have met Mick as well, but those times, Mick...
you that day I came into Charlie. Mick was you were working, I think, that day, Mick, or something. I think
right.
you were doing something with a wee guy or something. But
Aye.
it's timing would have it. We ended up doing it at Christmas. Had a fucking rare night out. It was brilliant, and I would
At
encourage
Paradise
anybody.
as well.
Aye, at Paradise.
Encourage anyone to come out for a night was...
It was fucking magic. It was absolutely magic. And
We were definitely the scheme table, but weren't we?
Oh,
But
man.
everybody was done up like Christmas nights out and all that, ball gowns and all that, and it was 70% women in there, like, which we
Wait a minute.
enjoyed immensely.
easily,
Can I just say, myself and you, Mick, I would say were dressed for the occasion.
I suppose, but still, when you looked around, there was guys with bow ties and shit on, and fucking,
Mikey,
you know what I
Mikey
mean? We
would
were
have
all-
been.
They knew when they looked around. We were the fucking guys
Mikey-
likely to be asked to leave at some point.
Mikey would have been, but he was wearing fucking trainers.
Well, I'm a trendsetter, my man.
Gordy was fine. Robo was fine. Who was that wee midget guy as well?
We Stevie.
The very useful
He
chap.
he was a good guy. That guy.
Very
brand new.
useful chap.
He
All the
phoned-
boys
he
are
phoned
brand
the
new, by
man.
the way.
He was the man.
Yes.
All the boys are brand new. All the
Oh, it was a
boys.
great night, and
Aye.
it was just it was a total different fucking thing for me at Christmas, and I would encourage MD to go. Food was tremendous.
We're doing
Food
it
was
next year,
excellent,
aren't
by
we?
the way.
Oh, aye, absolutely.
Aye.
We're doing it next
100%.
year. And that was my idea. I don't know if you mind. I
was
get
your
a
idea?
I get a random email through and fucking thought, fuck that, let's go for it.
Aye.
I know, it was
I'm-
enjoyable night, man.
Met we, what'd you call her? Wee Cassie off Clyde One.
Yeah.
Smashing. Nice lassie.
Aye.
Say she's not into football and all that, but I don't believe that pish.
I mean, she's a Hun.
Aye.
But got a picture with her. Decent. I tried to get her to record a wee voice note for the We Should Not Be Moved podcasting, but she wasn't fucking for having it. Bastard.
No.
So, anyway, great night had, and it bodes well for the future. So, we'll move on.
Well, what
In
time
fact,
did
you know-
what time did you get home, mate?
Me,
Yeah.
about fucking 4:30 in the morning or something.
Ah, right. I was only about an hour and a quarter later.
Fuck's sake, eh? That was quick.
Yeah, well, you know, things happen.
I was actually going to move us on to our final segment of Fantasy Fives, but
Oh,
I'm going
Trivia Tim?
to revisit the Trivia Tim first.
Yes.
So we'll go to the first question, which was we've benefited.
Benefit?
We've benefit. This is
Benefited?
this is
Benefited?
the booze kicking in. We've benefited from 4 own goals this season so far. Who were the opposition? So obviously at the start, you two guys, or cunts, had chipped in with Hearts. That was Bio's 2 goals.
Yep.
So somebody have a stab first, and then somebody else have a stab.
I'm going Motherwell, the 5-2 game.
Well,
fuck, that's
well,
a-
that's a winner. That's a winner.
That was the only one I knew. I don't know the other one. I
It was a
remembered the Motherwell
Champions
one.
League qualifier.
Oh.
Somebody's
Was
wearing green.
Cluj... my wee boy's green. Was it the El Yunusi? No, that was the Europa League. The deflection.
Champions League qualifier, Cluj.
Mm-mm.
No, they said that, mate.
Yeah. Who the fuck did we play? I've actually forgot who the fuck we played. And they
JP.
have no clue.
Yes.
Do you want me to come through here and kick his balls for you?
No, my wife's
Listen to
gone.
him, crying like a little bitch like his dad.
He's only just turned 2. He's
I
had a
thought
bad
so.
dream. Who else have we
Just
played?
wait till he properly talks. Went, da, I had a dream one day, and you go, son. Why see the dreams I've been having? Oh,
I had a dream.
Martin Luther.
The famous I had a dream speech. I had a dream that one day Fenians would be able to walk proudly into work and go 15 in a row, you bastard.
Oh, that's happening.
And then guess what? It came.
Martin Luther was a proddy, so I don't take any of his words.
Nice.
And he had King in his name and all, which
Aye.
to be
But no, he had Luther, mate. That was enough.
he's
He
a
was the guy
glib-faced lying bastard, that Martin. Because he's talked shite because his dream was a lot of pish because it's worse now in America than it's ever been. But let's not get too political.
Another own goal would have.
Oh, back to
been-
the football. Aye.
Was it home or away?
I don't know. It just gives me the name.
Okay, who did we play in the qualifiers? Let's narrow it down to that then, JP. I can't remember.
that-
Is the
that-
only one I
that-
remember.
for
Well,
me
Mick,
is-
it's one of them.
I know, that's what I mean.
mean.
Well, it's
Um,
pre-Cluj, so it only was 2 rounds, wasn't there? Who did we play? I don't even remember now.
We didn't play a Lithuanian team, did we?
Don't remember.
I don't.
Or were they Latvian?
They were like a Scandinavian teamish,
Look,
I think.
Why quiz people this wasted, mate?
Aye, fuck it.
It's just
tell
too
us.
embarrassing for everybody.
Just tell us.
Nom Calju.
Oh,
aye.
I would. They were on the fucking tip.
I would never have
fucking
remembered them.
tongue.
Right.
They're out my head already. So
I think you've got the answer for this next one, JP, so I'll read the question out. So, in Martin O'Neill's first...
Stranraer!
I was going to say Stranraer.
He's such a cunt, isn't he? Such a cunt. Aye,
Do you
so...
know how I've
Aye,
had
you-
to keep
Oh, wait,
that in.
goal scorer. The goal scorer for bonus points. If you know this, I'll be suspicious of your googling activities.
Oh, I'm suspicious already.
How the
Aye.
fuck would I know the fucking goal scorer? All I can remember is I went through the fucking teams we played. And
Mikey,
then
now
I
I'm thinking that he's lying about the goal scorer to make the Stranraer
Aye.
shout seem realistic.
Okay, I know the goal scorer. It was Smith.
I'd say it was Kerr.
I'll
Who's closest?
give
Nannies.
you Jones.
I'll raise you Jones and I'll give you
Mohammed.
no
Keith
I'm
Knox.
just trying to think of.
Keith
Keith-
Knox. I was
Keith
going to say
Knox.
Knockers as well.
Do you know that name rings a bell? Actually,
Probably was when you fucking googled it.
No,
you
he
cunt.
doesn't. He Knox.
John
Oh,
Knox,
boom,
Little
boom.
Luther. Little Luther.
Fucking boom boom, eh?
Oh, we've got
Aye.
a fucking. That's a fucking Presbyterian
Aye.
show tonight. Fucking hell.
So
man.
Martin O'Neill's first season, we played 10 domestic cup games in total and benefited from one on goal. Who was
We
the
won
opposition?
3-1.
It was Stranraer. And
We
the goal
won
scorer,
3-1.
I don't know the score, it's Keith Knox.
I think we won 3-1.
Fucking
We scored a weird
Ballian,
goal.
Keith Knox. So, that moves us on to the final segment, and it's
Yes.
it's one that we love to
Fantasy
get involved
Fives.
in. Fantasy Fives. And the theme for this week is a Brothers Five. So, our
Willie McStay, Paul McStay, right away.
no they two cunts.
Sorry, John.
It is aimed at our black friends, non-honky,
Not just black, it could be Asian, it could be...
No, if you're a
No.
brother, you need to be black.
No, mate, it could
Yeah,
be...
no.
No. It's our brothers and Asian friends.
Brother is black for me. Mick,
African origin. Players of African origin,
I'm
right?
going with that.
Because then you
Well,
can
I
eliminate
can't-
Henrik, who's Swedish. Like,
No,
Africa.
No, wait, you can't, because
What?
his father was Cape Verdean, which is an island off Africa. So you can't eliminate Henrik.
Verde as well, that's green.
Cape Verde, well, it was a Portuguese.
almost like-
That's just the
he's
Portuguese.
not even black, he's green.
No, I know, but that's just like, it was
No,
written
no,
in the
no, no.
stars.
No. We can have Japanese
And Cape,
guys
like a superhero. Do you know what I mean?
we can-
Superhero green
No,
is where
you
he's
can't.
from.
No, you
We're-
can't.
we're
You can't.
having-
You
sorry.
cannot have Asian folk being classed as brothers. Come
Well,
on.
sorry. Let's change the rules. Let's say a non-honky team.
But that is the rules. Asian people aren't the honkies either. They're no crackers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Non-honky team rather than brother team.
So you're just eliminating whites.
Oh, mate,
Yes.
That's racist.
that's
Or
racist.
non-white. Yes. Non-white team.
What about an LGBT team? Let's
We'll
keep
get
everybody involved.
That's next week.
That's up for that's another debate. But
Right, so black players of African origin. Is that what we're doing? Or is
Go
it-
on.
No.
mate,
We're
you
going-
suggested a brothers team. It has
Yes,
to be a
I
brothers
did.
team.
But with brothers team, mate, I meant people of every origin apart from white. So I want...
You want to redirect the
Yes,
the
I'm-
title of this?
What I meant was just a non-white team.
I'm confused.
So it could be the Indian subcontinent. It could be
How many
Japan.
players for India have we had?
Well, there's one that I can think of. There's Japan. There's China. We've had a few of them. So-
Do we?
Yep.
He's not in it.
Well, we've had Zhengzhou as well.
Right.
So
We'll get your
non-whites.
gist of things, but I'm sticking to the brothers theme.
Right,
Yeah,
that's fine with you.
I'm a Mikey.
Right, you go for it. Keeper. Will we go through our player at the time?
Oh, fuck, I'm fucked already. Keeper.
Aye, player at a time, aye. So, players
We've
of...
not had many black keepers. Tony Warner,
Well,
that's it.
But
Yeah.
JP's
mate.
JP's scope has widened, so he is he's got a goalkeeper. So we'll go with your goalkeeper first.
Packy Bona.
He's Spanish Irish, isn't he? The dark hair, so you've got us there. He's a non-ginge. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Anybody that didn't have freckles, you can have anybody that didn't have freckles. Fucking hell.
I was
Ginger
going
pubes.
I was going more on his first name, his nickname, mate. And the racist stereotype.
Oh fuck!
Oh fuck
a wee
off,
bit of snipping and editing tonight.
Oh,
Nah, you need to be fan. Right,
my
well, we've
God.
only had one non-white keeper that I can think of, and it's Tony Warner. Is there anybody else?
That's what I've went
Yeah,
with.
we've got the young 16-year-old
Boric is blonde hair and blue eyes. Why don't we have an Aryan team?
Look,
Next week.
Yeah, I'll be.
Tony Warner. I've went Tony Warner.
Right, Tony Warner. It only could be.
I would have gone Tony, but everyone else, so I had to think outside the box.
Packy
Although,
Bonner is
technically-
definitely outside the box, mate.
Yeah, but then again, that is a contradiction because keepers
he never
are
came out
inside
of the box. Plus, he was terrible at coming it.
Aye, he was for causes and shit.
Oh my God, man.
Fuck. Right. So, we'll all get Tony
Packy
Warner,
Bonner.
except for you with Packy Bonner.
Just,
Yeah.
So, right, next. This is a feature and a half of it.
get this to fuck, man. We're going to get into a jail.
Yep.
Right, go on.
Right,
Who's
on you go,
next?
JP.
Well, mixed race. I'm going for Big Virgil.
Virgil.
See, you're just cheating for me, but anyway, go on.
No, I
Virgil.
would say Virgil's a brother.
Yeah,
Aye, Virgil is a brother,
Look at
but
Virgil's hair.
I thought it was African like players like Wanyamas and your.
Oh no, we'd be
That's
struggling.
not like
wouldn't we?
innit?
No, we would be struggling, but I would say
Yeah.
Virgil's a brother. He's black guy.
Virgil for
Right,
me.
okay, Virgil.
Right, so I'm going
Lothar Matthäus.
Paul Elliott.
Paul Elliott is what I was going to say. Right, Bobo Baldy.
Magic. That was who I was struggling. I was actually going to include
I wish I'd
Colo
gone
Toure, but
Aye.
he ended up being a scumbag, so fuck him.
I wish I'd gone Big Bobo now.
Yep.
An actual black person, JP.
No, just I'm just a mad.
So far, your team is Packy Bonner. And, you know, a white Irishman. That's
They
as
wa-
black
wait,
as you
wait,
can
wait,
get.
They
wait,
one
with
day
dark
wanted
hair.
to change the fucking parameters of the Brothers 5.
Wait, mate, think about it. Packy, you've got the racist stereotype with the name, and Bonner, black people generally have bigger penises. It covers both bases.
No, now that you mention it, JP, there's nothing
Oh.
wrong with your suggestion at all.
Mine
It's a
is
lot of boxes.
100% accurate. Apart from him being a
Oh
big
my God.
peely wally skinned
White
shopkeeper.
Irishman.
Right,
Aye.
so next player, gentlemen. JP, have you went with an extra defender or a midfielder?
And I have went for a midfielder,
Right.
and I have went for a Big Vic Wanyama.
I wonder where you got that idea for 2 minutes ago for me.
No, mate. We discussed this after our last pod that you were on the 13th of November, and I'd already picked my team.
Right. Remember what the
And
rules were?
this is why I said can't get away with Packy Bonner.
You're allowed to only pick
Oh,
2 players of this
Yep.
twice. So me and Mick have picked
What?
Tony Warner. So we can only have one player the same now.
right,
Any, well, me and
I
you, Mick.
see. Right,
Right, so
so what am I doing in a midfielder now?
Aye.
You could have Vic
Well,
because we
well,
have
or you can have another defender. It's if you this
Aye,
depends how you're
aye.
lining up.
do you know? I think even though despite right now I wouldn't start him, I love Cham. Like, I think Encham is as capable as most players that I've seen at Celtic Park in terms of ability. It's just frustrating because he's been inconsistent most of the time.
Hold the fuck on here.
What?
So we've went for light-hearted, jovial Packy Bonner to you analysing Olivier Encham.
Yes.
Where's the jokes?
There's none yet.
Scumbag.
There's more to come probably, but I'd go for Ollie and Cham.
Fuck's sake.
I think some of the best black players we've got in my time have been in this team now, Eddie included.
I don't know if you
recently.
remember this or if you're too melted, but he came up with a joke in the show earlier, or at half time, I can't remember, about one of his players.
Oh, I can't even, mate.
Well, fuck him, he's missed it.
Fuck,
So
I don't even remember.
well, I'm going to pick him in my midfield because I'm going with the connotations of what J.P done. I'm no racist, but I'm picking...
I just remember
says every racist, man.
I'm picking Scott Brune.
Bruni. That's right.
No, do you know what? I did that with keepers because we're struggling with non-white keepers. So no, you can't have that for a midfielder. There's plenty of midfielders.
Whoa, Sir Shagger.
I know.
What are you doing whoa as if it's a fucking techno tune?
What?
We've got plenty of black midfielders, mate.
We have. We absolutely
I'm
have.
struggling actually.
But we're going for jokes.
No, we're not going for jokes.
Oh, we know Packy Bonner.
I had no other option.
Yes, you did.
I had to say Tony fucking Warner.
Yes, and that's cool.
Because he's the only he's the only goalkeeper I've had that I think that was non-white.
Well, as I said to you,
well,
we've got a 16-year-old boy from Tottenham, Onyuriku or something like that. But obviously he's a young boy. I've never seen him play.
Never played a game for us, so
yeah. What else can I go for?
So your options were limited to Tony Warner, that's what I mean?
Oh, Packy Bonner.
Right.
So, Bruni.
Scott Brune.
No, you can't. Oh, right, okay.
I'm having him.
You are totally ruining this.
No, you ruined it. You racist cunt. Anyway.
I love how in this team of colour we've got two whites in the first four suggestions.
He's
two
taking the moral
guys.
high ground here. The moral high ground. The guy who uttered the words Packy Bonner.
Honestly, you are honky scum. You're trailer fucking trash.
Oh mate, listen, you try to fucking dilute the brothers. You try to dilute the brothers?
No, mate. What
Very
I tried
diluted.
To, no,
Packy Bonner.
What I tried to do was be inclusive, unlike you racists.
You're blacks only. Get all your whites to fuck. Get them out.
Irish need not apply, JP.
Racist scum.
Right. We need to put a wee disclaimer on this.
Aye.
None of us are
We started
We're no racist, but
well, we started off with good intentions, but
I know.
there was alcohol and other things.
right. So we're no racist, but we're just pissed. Right.
Aye.
So
who next?
so every cunt some are doing. So don't be reporting their Twitter tag or anything like that. Because we've worked hard to get our followers and that on there.
Well,
so,
you have.
Aye, well, I have, you lazy bastards. So, anyway, back to it. So we've picked 3 players each.
Have we?
Aye.
2 of them white so far.
Yeah.
So what are we going to another player then?
Can I go? Well, it's my turn next.
Well, it's your turn, mate.
So I'm going right. I'm going to be controversial. I'm going for a wing fullback.
We're controversial now. Right. Now I'm interested. You've got me now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If this was just as we get warmed up, fuck's sake.
Well, see.
Right, go on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, it's just very simple. I want pace. So Didier Agat.
Nice.
There's nothing controversial about that.
I want. Well,
Well, he's went midfielder back to fullback, so You could have went him before Wanyama, but
he was sort
let's
of
not
a
split
wing to
hairs.
start with. Yeah.
I can't
Me?
even mind it. Was it you, Mick?
I think it is me.
Oh fuck.
I know I was
Go for
picking
it,
two strikers, so because for me Dembele, Mr. Dembele's in this team.
Musa.
Yep.
He is the epitome of a brother.
Yes.
I envisage him on that podium at the Olympics with a black glove, just giving it.
Yep. Giving it Black Lives Matter. Yep.
Shouting
100%.
IRA at the same time.
Aye. The tricolour on at the same time. Aye.
So, free. So there you go. Musa.
Yep. Right, big Musa.
Right, so I'm going to go. I'm going Karamoko. Dembele.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, the skill and 5-a-side
Right.
pitch. Oh, yeah.
He might get bashed into the walls a couple of times, but the wee man's going to rinse cunts.
Yeah, he's great.
What about Frimpers then? Get the two in the same team. I know how much I want that to happen, and if this is
you
how
had
it
the
happens,
option to
this is
pick
how it happens.
Frimpers.
No, you had the
know.
option. That's why I picked
know.
Didi Agata.
I've still got one more choice.
Pure
I can
pace.
still pick him, but
Oh,
Well,
that's
where's your striker then? Right, so
Picked
is
one,
it
he's got
me?
Musa.
Is it me?
back
then?
back
I've
to
got
you.
two,
The mantle's back to
Well-
you, Mr. Non-controversial.
Henrik.
Are we having that?
see,
Yeah,
I don't think
he's-
Henrik's allowed in these things because Henrik's
how
too
not?
obvious.
His father's Cape Verdean, pure African. His mother's Swedish.
No, I don't
So-
mean because he's nationality. I mean because it's just so obvious. Henrik Larsson's in any team of any description if you want to have a best anything in Celtic. So for me, he's just excluded.
I like kind of a thing outside
Aye,
the
like,
box
it's-
kind of thing.
Anybody but. Aye.
Big man's picked him. He wants to go. Do you want to go with it or do you want to change?
How very fucking dare you? Henrik.
Henrik.
Right. Eddie.
Henrik.
Eddie for me.
Eddie for Mick.
Yeah. I just think I think the big man's sexual. I absolutely love Eddie now. But then I honestly, there's a few players that are getting my balls tingly at the moment. Like Frimpong is amazing. Johnston is somebody that I've got high hopes for. I cannot wait to see Wee Dembele.
He's a honky.
Ryan Christie is fucking
what's
immense.
another honky?
Cunt.
No, not for this team, but I'm just saying he's one of a few players that have got my balls tingling. But Eddie for me is just
You're
he's fucking
tangenting on the
exceptional.
honkies here, mate.
Nah, he's a bit.
The Caucasians are fucking shining through here in Mick's chat.
Yeah, he's National Front.
Oh,
background's
he's
just fucking
fucked it.
shining through.
So,
isn't it?
for me,
Me and Rod vote the same way.
to finalise my team, I've got one more guy left.
Mhm.
I'm not picking Eddie. I'm not picking Denvers. I was going to pick one guy, and I thought I'm going to go with history here. Going to go with history.
Oliver to Bailey.
Gil Scott Heron.
Yes, I'm picking him because he was the very first black guy to play for Celtic.
Oh, good one, nice one.
I'm going to pick him. And
You,
my
you
other guy,
redeemed it all at the end. You made up for it all at the end.
I made up for it at the end, mate. But it was either him, and obviously you boys have picked like Eddie and Dembele, etc., or Big Pierre Van Hooydonk, because he was my hero as a
Big
boy, you know.
Pierre, yeah.
So
same.
I picked Gilbert St Elmo Heron. That's who I'm picking because he was the first black player to play for Celtic, and that has to be remembered. And that's what makes up my team.
Good choice.
Alright, good choice.
Like that, we kind of fucking
And
redeemed
for my last
ourselves there.
choice, I'd like to go for Blackie McBlackerson.
Is he the manager?
He managed to. He was the first black manager.
Well, we had Ian Black as an assistant manager to John Barnes.
Mind
True.
Ian Black
He
was
was
a
also
painter
black.
or no?
So John Barnes could be the manager of this team.
Oh no, what was his name?
No,
Uh,
it was Hangme Black.
Singy Black. The Aberdeen
Is John
player.
Barnes the only
Silver
black
black?
manager we've ever had?
Yeah.
Aye.
He is, isn't he? Aye.
Aye.
What do you call him? What's his name again? Black. Eric Black.
Eric Black,
Eric
aye.
Black.
Played for Aberdeen,
Fantastic
innit?
footballer. I won the cup.
Ian Black?
Dean went
Aye, he
to
was a painter.
Bordeaux. Ian Black was the current one.
And
Mhm.
painted tussies when when the Huns were in the Pineham.
And bet against his own team, but didn't he get sacked? But Sandaza did for doing a sign across or something. No, it was a phone call with the agent, wasn't it?
Tommy in Glasgow fucking
Tommy in
shagged
Glasgow,
him.
the Muslim
Brilliant.
guy.
Superb. Right, well,
Right, boys.
gentlemen, let's wrap up this episode because it's
Oh, thank fuck.
the second half has went monumental.
I think we could get into more trouble if we just gave it another 10 minutes, but it's up to you.
Let's know.
So,
Oh, Snow, that's a good shout.
Big Evander.
I never had the heart for it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Mick, Mick, you didn't even need 10 minutes.
I know.
Terrible.
There you go.
This is how it works on this show. So, if you've got any complaints, send them to the homeboys.
To Mick.
Send them to the homeboys.
Oh, the grand old
BHO,
podcast.
Or the
yes.
Grand Old Podcast or MD like that. Don't send them to us because we don't fucking care.
Wait a minute. The grand old podcast Drinked in the Loudon gave the Huns money, so send it all to them.
Is that who that was?
I think so, pal.
They've went fucking down in my estimations.
I know.
Hun bastards. In fact, unfollow them if you're loyal supporters of the We Shall Not Be Moved podcast team. Unfollow they cunts if they're drinking in the Loudon.
Yeah.
Topping up
Eamon
the
Road.
Blue Pound. What the fuck?
I don't know if it was them or
I
just-
spoke to a couple of the boys after there,
I
and
don't wanna-
nice guys, and they've gave us help in the past. But,
Well,
if,
look,
but if they've supplemented the Blue Pound, whoa.
Listen,
Hey.
I've got that has, by the way, listen, that came from a good source. Charlie McGrew's ma told me that, and Charlie McGrew would never lie.
Well, it must have been a fucking seance because Charlie Mulgrew's Moz did, mate.
Well, I'm saying no more.
Mick, you've been
I
fucking divulging in the Ouija board when you're mad with it again.
Charlie McGrew is a grass.
I don't know. if
Michelle
Charlie
Moon's a
Mulgrew's
grass.
Moz did.
She is a grass.
Michelle Moon's a fucking Tory cunt.
And a grass.
She's a. What,
Although, as I said to you in the pub on Saturday, she was part of one of the best headlines I've ever read when she started grouping that Shane Warne. The paper, the headline in the paper was over the shoulder bowler bowls over the shoulder boulder holder moulder, and to me that's still one of my favourite headlines.
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
not really.
Anyway, I hope she
See you
dies
next
as
week.
well.
Yeah.
So, thanks very much for joining us.
Yeah, and the next time you'll probably be listening to us. It'll be a new year, so a happy Christmas, a happy New Year to everyone.
Yes.
Hopefully, Prince Philip has gone from this earth by the
Yes.
time we speak to you next, and we're at least 8 points clear.
Yeah, and I think in keeping with wishing cunts dead and stuff, I think we'll have. I think
you was wishing cunts a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, except for
Aye,
the royal
Phil the
family.
Greek. Aye, fuck him. Right, so what we'll do is we'll have a celebrity death sweep for the next show. We'll send your nominations in. Right.
I can't believe I said 10 minutes. Like, you know,
We didn't need to.
I gave us 10 minutes and I was thinking there'd be one incident.
Oh man alive. Well, gentlemen, it's been eventful.
It's been something.
It's been brilliant. It's been funny.
So, just before you go, how far ahead, how many points do you think, by the time we get into the new year, how many points do you think we'll be ahead? Predictions?
8.
8.
I don't think they'll drop points
Hopefully
again
10.
Right.
until us.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
half.
I agree.
I
I'm
won't say it
I'm
out
hoping
loud.
we have a wee
Come
Who's
on,
the- who's
new
the
manager
game?
bounce
Who's
with
the
Kelly.
game?
Kelly, aye.
come on.
So it's been a good night. We're back in action after a bit of a layoff of being drunk and fucking. And I don't think we've helped us tonight either because we're pissed again tonight. Know what I mean? But anyway,
I love how you say we've had a bit of a laugh for being drunk whilst we're drunk.
the professionalism is
Right, boys.
shining through. It's a hail
Let's
hail
end
for
it
me.
here.
It's a hail hail for me.
And
Hail,
hail
hail.
hail from me.
Mick, it's hail hail for you.
Cheery.
I say to you, I just don't think with the last 10 minutes of our brother team we should be shouting hail hail.
Aye. Oh no! it just make sure you've not got an accent when you shout it. But God bless everybody, and
Aye.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
I've sung so many songs of fallen heroes, I really thought that I had said it all. But if a song can fill our hearts and raise our spirits, then we'll sing about our martyrs at Loughgall. Well, the Irish nation bowed its head in sorrow at sadness that this country had seldom known. For Monaghan had lost a gallant soldier with 7 volunteers from East Tyrone. Oh, England, do you really think it's over? If you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make them rue the blood-spill at Loughgall. It was on the warm and misty Friday evening, a scent of apple blossom filled the air. That village street seemed quiet and deserted, but the SAS were watching everywhere. The digger bomb had only reached its target. The trap was sprung and gunfire filled the air. Maggie Thatcher, she did not want any prisoners. Should to kill, her orders were quite clear. Oh, England, do you really think it's over? If you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make them rue the blood-spill at Loughgall. You butchered 8 brave volunteers that evening. They were kicked and punched in case they were not dead. You dragged them up and down the Armagh village, and you filled their bodies full of British lead. Do you think that it would teach us all a lesson? At such savagery the whole world was appalled. Well, don't you know that there are plenty more men waiting for each one that you murdered at Loughgall? Oh, England, do you really think it's over? If you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make them rue the blood-spill at Loughgall. Farewell to Paddy Kelly and Jim Lynagh. No more you lead your fighting unit forward. Side by side of Padraig McKerney and Tony Gormley, you died to drive the British from the north. And Declan Arthurs and the evil Seamus Donnelly,